Good afternoon. We're back, like I said, with the multiplayer podcast. You guys be on my heels about giving you guys this show. Hey, I have a lot of fun doing this show too, man. To be honest, but I don't know what the hell I done broke my damn mic. Oh, I got to loosen the wrong part. I get it together, man. But anyway, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I got more or less the usual crew. We got Jabari back for this week, man. I tried to get with it snowed week before last. I tried to get you back in here. It snowed this certain, right? But like I said, you know, you're more or less a guest. You know what I mean? I just gave you a role on the Discord. Like I said, when I'm doing my shows, you're more than welcome to join in, man. You know what I mean? Mikasa Sukas. What's going on, Jabari? What you getting into? What you playing?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Yo, yeah, the last time when you invited me, man, that snow was crazy. I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I know, man. I know. What
the hell was going on? But
that shit was everywhere. That shit was everywhere, bro. Mike, turn that down. Thank you, champion. Love you to death. Turn that down.
As far as what I'm playing is the Soul Calibur. Honestly, that's really Soul Calibur right now, and like, you know, tag and stuff like that. But I wanted to start this Sunset Overdrive on Steam now, but
oh, you want PC gaming now, Corey?
They want to play Sunset Overdrive now.
I
thought you went to work, nigga.
I got 2 minutes, fuck nigga.
I had Sunset Overdrive day one on Xbox One, but I ain't finishing on Xbox One.
Oh, okay. So you gonna finish it on PC?
Yeah, that's the best platform to play
on the Windows Store. I would have bought it on there because I would have. Hopefully, it would have continued if it does that. And on Steam, and I think that it was on Steam before the Windows Store, from what I saw. But you know, it is what it is.
Okay, for sure. What else we got in here? J-Dub, what's going on with you, good brother? You there?
I am here, man.
All right, nigga, the guy. What's going on with you, brother? What you playing? What you getting into?
Man, I've been sick. I've been out of town working and stuff, so I ain't really been gaming that much. But I'm just pulling up back at the house, and I'm gonna try to jump on some of this Red Dead and this Battlefield.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've been a little under the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, you talked about last week. Was it Thanksgiving? You said your old lady was sick, right?
My wife had the flu for Thanksgiving. Now, you know, I'm fucking sick. So,
we know what really happened.
Oh, dang.
We was in that party chat. He got caught gaming naked while we was in that party. Lady put him on punishment.
Oh man, you want it like that?
He came down there like, nigga, why you gaming with your clothes on?
He pulled the Mr. 100.
Don't y'all dare listen to a nigga with a flat head that believes the earth is flat.
Oh, okay, but that's what's up. Okay, good brother. Post. I know you ain't got much time. What's going on with your post? You're presently working. I think you're swinging by right quick.
Mister, let's talk about. I'm finna head back to work. I got like an hour and a half to knock out. Apple calling me again. Other than that, man, we've been on that Battlefield 5.
Talk about it. I love it.
I've never really gotten into the Battlefield series. But that Battlefield 5 multiplayer, I don't know why people is not buying it or they don't like it.
Bro,
that shit is crack.
I can honestly, this generation, I think when it came to shooters, like just me, multiplayer having fun, I think I found it with Gears, like, you know, outside of Mortal Kombat, Gears. But I honestly say, I'm not saying, but I will put right, because it's a newer game. Right now, that Battlefield cracking more than that Gears. That it's just the sound, the buildings falling all around you. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You said I've never really got to the Battlefield series either, but shit be jumping, like shit be going on, bro. You be in the house, not for so long, niggas shooting your house down, like and the sound, it's the sound.
Knocking walls, the building, floors collapsing.
Yeah,
man,
bro.
all types of stuff going on, man. The game is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, man. I know I got a lot of hate because of the ladies or whatever. Bro, I don't know how people would pick Call of Duty over Battlefield. I play this Duty. For my mind is because I started playing Duty this year. It's easier to pick up and play. Battlefield takes more skill. I'm not saying shit.
I don't like Duty. I like Duty, man. It's 5.
A lot of people don't like Call of Duty because they don't good in Call of Duty.
No.
It ain't hard.
It's 5 versus 5 on the map. Why the fuck I'm fighting a helicopter? On this small ass map, niggas calling in helicopters
nuclear
and
strikes,
nuclear strikes and shit.
You can do the same. You can do the same. Just pick the same.
Oh, it's 505. What I need to call a helicopter for? I can say if it was 50 of you niggas, I'm calling it out.
You can earn a helicopter just like that person, man. I like Call of Duty because it's quicker. You know what I mean? It's instant.
But no,
it is quick.
Oh, okay.
It is quick though.
I can see what you're saying is quicker, but if Battlefield, there's no lows. These matches do take a long. I mean, it takes a while longer, but there is no low in the action. I mean, it's so
Battlefield to me is unbalanced, especially in the conquest mode.
Oh, what more? Well,
we do team deathmatch. I ain't playing none of those the most. We just been playing TDM.
Yo, you be on the ground and people in airplanes shooting down and all that stuff. Like there's some people that don't use tanks. They always in the airplanes and all that stuff. I'm like, yo.
Well, we do TDM.
We do TDM. We don't deal with none of that TDM. It's just.
I will play the mode that you guys play more than the whole big.
Yeah, because TDM, you ain't got no airplanes, no tanks, or none of that. It's just like, I think it's 64 players.
I think 32, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, 64, 32.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just you and whoever around choose killing each other. You ain't got to worry about no airplanes flying by, none of that. And that's why I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to work together as a squad. Keep your medic out there to, you know what I'm saying, to rescue everybody if you get killed.
You do the same thing in COD now. You got a medic on COD. You got somebody that will supply ammo.
Man, look, I was on COD, right? I had the rocket launcher. Lord, didn't nobody tell me I ain't played on COD in years. And I shoot the rocket launcher right next to this guy, and I thought he was going to die from the collateral damage. It wasn't affected at all. Like, usually on another game, if the rocket misses you and it hits near you, you'll die from the collateral damage. Like, you got to be precise with the missiles or rockets on Call of Duty. And the same issue I had with Battlefield 5 is that on Battlefield 5, it's more used for just destroying stuff. Because I shot a rocket at two dudes in the corner, pause, and only one dude died. The other dude was still alive. I'm like, what's going on? I just shot a rocket over there.
I don't like Battlefield games because like the way how I play, there's times where I'm shooting somebody and this nigga will survive off of like 1 HP of his life. I'm like, this shit is
yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with that.
I do like the sniping. In Battlefield games.
Hey, I think overall, this is my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, Barry, I know. Listen, first of all, I gotta say, Barry, because I don't want any problems, right? I'm leaving right now, right? I ain't got friend no foe. Anything you say today can and will be used against you in the show. So come up and talking the weird shit about who laid who on this. I'm leaving right now. I'm recording anything. Anything's always been recorded. Now, with that being said, Duty. No, that's why. I'm gonna be honest with you. You PlayStation niggas when I'm rocking with Duty last generation. Now Sony got the deal or whatever. You know what I mean? You niggas PlayStation. Call of Duty heavy.
Nah, that ain't true. I've always been rocking.
I can't play a shooter with them two knobs together. That shit just feels wrong to me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. That's just like, man, two dicks and one chick pause, man. It's just them two knobs together. I can't get with it, bro. But I'm just overall. What this is my opinion. I'm sorry. Listen, before we get in, who else we on the panel? I'm just. I'm sorry. La Butter, you want to say something right quick?
Yeah, no, I'm good. You know,
okay.
Just been working and shit. So okay.
Okay, now listen, Barry. What far as Battlefield, what puts it over the top is the sound. You walk about somebody hurt. Oh man, I'm bleeding out here. Like you get all that shit, bro. And to me, Duty is very cheesy, very. It ain't realistic.
They always like update the sound. Like the sound in Black Ops 4 is really good. Like in the Game Awards, Black Ops 4 is nominated for like best sound. You know what I mean?
Over Battlefield 5?
I don't know if Battlefield 5 is affected with the time it came out, but if you look at the I forgot what categories in, but I know it's in one in sound. Black Ops 4 is in there. For sound and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Battlefield 5, Battlefield series itself is like a big Michael Bay movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like you watching Transformers.
Yeah, man.
Big explosions and just dirt everywhere, and so I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I honestly don't. I don't really be experiencing that when I play Battlefield, man. Like I play against like people would just be camping. They would stick to one area.
Okay, here's the thing. Maybe I will say, check it out, right? Not to cut you off, we run in squads. Like, you know, usually me, late nights, me, Post, Nathan, whoever, you know what I mean? So we're constantly communicating, you know, amongst each other. You know what I mean? It's because all the games are always fun when you're playing with your friends. And, you know, bring them back, this, that, and the other. But, bro, listen, man, once I learned how to, like I said, once I learned how to, you know, to customize my gun and put some scope, bro, like that damn thing is serious, bro. Like, literally, I remember we was trying to get to the back door of the church, whatever board that they give in the church, and they shooting down, and one juggle on the roof, and the church falling down, doom, 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 doom. Like, shit, I had shit shooting past my head, and my man next to me got shot in the neck. I'm bleeding. Like, that shit is bananas, bro. Like, it's just so intense. And then I'm gonna like, duty. I mean, I guess I think to me, duty when you played the campaign mode, you know, that's something, you know, was kind of like a Michael Bay, but not the multiplayer. The multiplayer ain't like that. You know what I mean? That Battlefield, I haven't even tried the campaign or the story, but that damn that TDM, bro. Listen, I've never used it. My whole I got it on EA Access, right? And I was, you know, and actually I wasn't supposed to get a game share with Jesse was supposed to buy it. I ain't heard from Jesse, but I actually when I was live streaming last night, they cut me off. They cut me off midstream, right? But I, you know, Target right now, I think I had studs for $30, so I don't even buy physical games to be here Monday in the mail. But bro, like that, like I'm about to go to a red box, bro. I want to play that shit bad as hell tonight, bro. Like I haven't felt like I'm excited. You ever be a kid you get a new game and you want to come home and play that new game? That's how I feel about Battlefield, bro. Like that's how it got me. Like literally.
I mean, if you enjoy, you enjoy. Like I ain't played Battlefield 5 yet. I'll probably get it.
That's why you need to get your box going and have fun with us at night, bro. We be up there, bro. We like, you know, you PlayStation niggas don't like to talk, bro. We be up there having a ball, bro.
When it comes to like first person shooters, I communicate like, you know, I always streaming and all that. But COD, especially Black Ops 4, that joint is the truth, man. Like,
oh man, bro. Like, you ain't got no. Okay, I'm saying you ain't got an Xbox no more, do you?
I don't have an Xbox no more. Once I got this this laptop,
oh shit, we're gonna talk about that too, bro. Hold on, because you're a fraud for that. I see what you say about them PC gamers, but hold on. Listen, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I want to shout out to everybody in the chat. Neverland, I think Neverland here, but the little Logan, Manny GL, Septic Meatball, shout out to you, good brother. It's Sean Rashid, what's going on? Lion Eye. I just asked D right there to hop on. D told me he babysitting. Man, I ain't asking D no more, man. I ain't this shit, man. D, man.
Hey, I was on the podcast. He ain't trying to come through.
Hey, D, every time I find it in my heart to forgive you, Ep2 Brute, man, you let me down, man. Ep2 Brute.
This dude forever watching that baby, though. Like, every time.
Yeah, I mean, D said, man, I don't know what's going on. I ain't saying who. I forget who. This might get D a L last go around. He was on the show, so I ain't D him back on the multiplayer since, man. Who else we got here? Red, El Matador, shout out to you. Iron Fist, Anno Munich, what's up to you? King Baker.
My bad, yo, D Bash don't like me because I be posting.
I know. You know what? But here's the thing. Okay, well, he's not here to defend himself. I remember things which left when you and D. Now, I want to say this, right? A lot of the Xbox guys don't like you. They don't, you know what I mean, for whatever, you know what I mean, trolling. You say that they got sensitive skin, whatever the case may be, right? Or whatever, right? But you posted a maple leaf or something on Twitter. And I don't know, I'm not from Canada. And I don't know what the maple leaf, I think it was their country's flag or something. But, yo, he lost his cool behind that, bro.
Man, it was all jokes. But I was posting that because he went on Weapon Wheel one time, and Jack Move told him to go stick a maple leaf up his ass, some shit like that. Yeah, so I just have me rolling every time for your D-batch, and I post the maple leaf.
Oh, so I'm sick of, and that's what it was. You know what I mean?
That's what it was. Yeah, you know I don't go personal, man. It's just jokes. Like I
don't mind. Like, even like, here's my thing. I also want to say about my like I said, you know, I don't do kids and I don't do family, anything racist. Family, race is fine. I don't mind. I like the cut up. I like the joke. I don't take it personally. Like I know a lot of the Xbox guys. When I was, before I signed my PlayStation contract, a lot of the Xbox guys don't like you. Because they're trolling. You know what I mean? I like the joke. Like that doesn't bother me. Like we can cut up to the cows come home. That doesn't bother me. I like to pop shit and swallow spit. But a lot of them don't like you because of the trolling. Like look, same question. Jay, before me and Jay became the best of friends, became blood brothers, I didn't like him. He called me one morning. I probably ain't had my coffee. He trolled me 5:30 in the morning. I had to block his ass. I didn't even know who he was Until I think the Puerto Rock. Why did you? I forgot again. How did you?
I think Puerto Rock
brought you to the multiplayer. That's what happened. And once I got to talk to him and this, that, and the other, I said, "Oh, that's cool." The same thing with Alex. Like a lot of Xbox guys, I lost 6 subscribers fucking with Alex, man. I'm not gonna watch you. You gotta take him off. I'm like, that's just a show. Like it ain't that goddamn serious. I mean, it is what it is. But
a lot of people in this gaming community, like I told you, man, the biggest lie that people say in the gaming community is it's just video games. It's not just video games for these motherfuckers because, like a lot of people wouldn't like me because of what I would say against Xbox or whatever, but not knowing that I got like 3 of them Xbox. I had every single Xbox outside the X, you know what I mean, for Xbox One, and I'll be playing games. There's times in Bang Bang I was like, all right, let's go play Titanfall. Niggas would have come through to play Titanfall because I'm a so-called like play that bash Xbox. They're like, nah, I'm not playing with that dude. Or they don't want to get washed up by the pony, you know what I mean? But
hey yo, what's going on, man?
Alex, what's going on with you, good brother?
What's going on, man? Chilling, man.
It's nigga.
Chilling, man. What's up, man?
Hey,
talking. What's up, man?
Yes, Manhattan.
Yo, what's good?
Yes, man. Everything smooth. But like I said, I guess listen, guys, as you come in, hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun today. Okay, we just say something, Alex.
Yo, what's up with that picture you got in the back?
Oh no, you know people send me pictures and shit. I just keep them.
Yo, this guy here, bro. What we saying?
Let me address some of these. Yo, when it comes to these first-person shooters, I see a lot of Xbox dudes talking about they watching me Titanfall. You're not watching shit.
What?
Like watch these first-person shooters. My man, what's his name? Tech Money. He said, "I'll watch you Titanfall." You're not watching shit. Yo, go in Bang Bang. Go in Zaire group Bang Bang and ask about me Titanfall. A lot of these dudes don't want to play against me.
Oh, okay, hold on, man. Shout out to my brother, Isham Rashid. He said, I can't listen live, but the show was smooth this week. Was eye-opening. Thanks for the work, guys. For the work. I guess we can touch on that before I get into the topics, okay? I had you niggas ain't going at each other's throats. Okay, for those who don't know, we did a show with Smooth. What day was the show?
Kid Snooze, like 2 days ago.
Okay, we did a show with Snooze. Kid Snooze, a.k.a. somebody call him Kid Coon, whatever the case may be. Because of the tweet that he put out on Twitter was about something about lightning skin and black attitude. I forgot what the hell happened, you know what I mean? But I know somebody hashtag black Twitter on him, and all hell broke loose, right? And like I said, so we did the show. And it was it was a entertaining show. It wasn't even a bad show, a bash Kid Smooth type of show or anything like that. Let her come up and say his piece, and some people agree with it, whatever the case may be. I just thought was Smooth doing this for shock value, or it is what it's. Say push the envelope and whatever the case, because he hashtagged Tommy Sotomayor and it to somebody was being racist. But then Smooth had this one tweet. I don't know if this was the tweet that got Smooth banned on Twitter. But I told him then to take it down.
I don't think it wasn't
He's
just
officially
a tweet.
banned,
Z, like I said, like he's suspended. I think he might probably come back, but it wasn't just a tweet. Though when you host a show, I was telling you, bro, like be careful what you say, because once these dudes on you, they're gonna stalk you for life. Like they was watching the show. Some of them dudes watched the show. It wasn't just that. Like I'm telling you, it was.
Well, yeah.
When he opened his mouth during the show, when everybody was trying to correct him, and he kept doubling down on everything he was saying, he was just making it worse. So, like when Baron was saying, you can't kept generalizing all black women, and he kept saying black women, like he's not even saying some. And I'm like, yo, bro, you not making this better. But like, you might as well just keep your mouth closed. Like you on air, like. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna defend Smooth. I felt like Smooth off, but like my man speaking his opinion. Why you on Twitter? You got like legitimate. You got pretty much limited characters that you can write on Twitter.
Twitter's sensitive though. There's a lot of people on Twitter that just take.
Well, I got banned for saying down better gaming. You know what I mean?
But you gotta understand something, right? I understand that, but the fact that like when you had the chance to honestly to try to explain yourself, and you just keep saying more dumb shit. No offense, like he was really not making shit better. Like you can't keep generalizing people. It doesn't matter how you can speak your opinion all you fucking want, but if you're gonna keep generalizing people, they're gonna have something to say.
We know he wasn't generalized. When I saw his tweet, I was like, he probably speaking from experience or something like that. That's
what I'm thinking. He must have had a bad experience. Yo.
Like when we watch a comedian, right? stage or we watching streaming and the comedian be like, black people do this or white people act like this way. Or we say, hey, comedian, you need to stop generalizing white people or black people. We're not doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, to answer these people's question.
We know we're not, he's not really generalizing like that. He just, you make for the context as a joke or whatever. But like when I was reading Kid Smooth tweet, like common sense has told me like, all right, this nigga, he's talking about his experience. But I ain't defending Smooth though, but you know what I mean?
No, but that's the thing though. You would think that, but how many other people around like throughout Twitter is gonna see it differently? Like, especially like, let's be honest, like, black women, they're not gonna see it the same way. They just once people was in their feelings, it's over for you, bro. Like once they was in their bag, they don't want to hear nothing else Smooth had to say. It was just like, yo, you gotta go. That's all.
Listen, we live in a more society, bro. All around. Racial, that bullshit is happening here. We live in a society where everybody's sensitive, and it's like you can't speak your mind no more, even if it's opinions. They see it as, we ain't fucking with you because we.
Yo, Alex, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. If he'd have worded it in like a joking connotation, nobody would have had no issue with it.
Bro,
generalized everything. Everybody be like, hey,
honestly, all Smooth really had to say was some black women, and that was it. Like nobody can be mad at that. I'm serious though. That's all he had to say. Like we was telling him, bro, all you had to say was some black women, but he was like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm like, all right, just be prepared for the backlash.
Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. My brother Stuart Stokes, shout out to you, good brother. He said I had to unfollow Kratos until this Fallout 76 passes. He sounded like an Xbox. It's fun with friends. They'll fix it later. More content is coming. Yes, Kratos, what you think yourself?
Man, you tell him shut up. I'm riding with my brother Mos out there. I'm not gonna leave him by himself.
You gonna play the? He said, "We're gonna play the game with your lying eyes." But I think, I will say this before we, because I got a few topics that I want to tackle today. I try my best to make you guys fight over it. You know how I do, true fuck nigga, right? But anyway, I think it was the tweet about the blue, like this purple bitch or something he said, or purple. I think that's what because I told him I said, "Damn, well, this motherfucker right here, that sound like these black dudes." Remember that? These black dudes. That tweet right there was kind of loaded, so you might want to take that one down. But actually, I just text Smooth. I don't know, he might be a little hurt, whatever. Because I ain't gonna lie, when they took my Twitter from me, I forgot me. I had about 7,000 followers or something, 8,000. I don't remember. But it was about to follow. I just had that shit for so long, and I lost my shit for just saying #diabetic gaming. I told Crap to check. You just want playing CAD, so check your sugar, you fat bitch. I come back in the house, went and got me a cough. My shit was banned. My shit was gone. I said, fuck, god damn. So,
one of his fans reported you or something?
I don't know. Like, they don't tell you, but somebody tagged me and tweet like, where's the hashtag free Kid Smooth movement you have for Kratos? I said, I ain't getting no hashtag free next gen. When they took my shit from me, like, it is what it is. I don't get caught up, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is. But moving right along, I think it's shot to everybody. He said Battlefield 5 for PS4 is only $40. I know it's $30 for the Xbox one from Target. I'm a man of very little means. I had to borrow from Peter to pay Paul to get a physical copy of that for the Xbox One. And for someone to ask me, am I streaming at night? No, my 10-hour trial ran out. If I can find a Red box tomorrow, I'll be back over. But today I'm going to be streaming Red Dead online, so I'll be playing that online while I'm streaming. Anyway, getting right into what we're going to talk about during the show today. Some patents got leaked. Patents or whatever the case. For Sony, we're filing for a new cartridge. And then you had I think it was at one of their investors meetings and something that they wasn't, totally ready to, abandon the handheld market. I know I've seen Porter Rock's video about it. He's not really too amused by that. But what do you guys thoughts about Sony? I guess trying to take on Nintendo. Because when it comes to handhelds, Nintendo kicks Sony's ass from here up down the street. It is what it is. I don't know why, but it is what I think probably pricing and the costing of, the Vita was $300 or whatever the case may be. But what do you guys thoughts about that Sony throwing their hat in the ring again, really trying to take on the handheld market? And can they succeed this time?
I don't mind it, man. It seems to have a lot of traction, a lot of people looking forward to it. Here's the thing, right? You're not just supposed to give up. I mean, you're supposed to find out what went wrong the first time or the second time and try to correct that. So, but I think the fear is is that Sony's doing so well with the PS4 and the PSVR. People are scared that if Sony invests in yet another platform, that they have to take away from the VR or take away from the PS5 or the PS4. It's always like you got to take something away. You can't have it all at once. You can't have it all. And I say that's the bad attitude to have. These companies are corporations, right? Their job is to make products and to make money. If they can't walk and chew gum at the same time, they don't need to be in business. So I don't think people need to fear. I think they need to embrace it. Listen, there's a lot of people that have Switches, and then there's a lot of people that don't have Switches for the reasons that they want big AAA games. They want games that can be an extension of their console. They don't, Nintendo Switch don't even have party chat. The third-party games run like dog shit. It's not really that console. I mean, it's good, but it's not what a lot of people would like it to be. And so maybe a Vita 2 or a PSP 2 could fill that void. Especially, I don't think that a handheld for Sony would ever sell the same amount of units that a console would sell. So I think we need to get that out of our mind. We're never going to get, a PSP 2 to sell 150 million copies. Because again, it requires more powerful hardware. It requires more developing games for it. And who knows? This may be their streaming extension of the PS5.
Hey, keep talking. I gotta let the dog. Just keep talking. I gotta let the dog. Just keep talking.
Right now, everybody's talking about how Microsoft is going into the whole streaming console. Nintendo is kind of dabbling in it. So, who knows? Sony may come with their tablet or their little, PSP or Vita or whatever. And I mean, I say, try it again. Try it again. What's the worst that can happen? You fail with it? Okay, fine. It is what it is.
I agree 100%, man. Like you gotta stay in the market, especially if the market is asking or wanting something like this. Like a lot of people is using the Vita as their used to say PlayStation shouldn't be in the handheld market. That's a L automatically because you're just using one basis where they has two handhelds, right?
Yeah. Yep.
The PSP was highly successful. The only flaw the PSP had it was hackable, where they didn't make any profits really off of video games.
Yeah, my bad. I had a phone call.
A lot of people just hacking PSP games and downloading it for free. Where PlayStation, the actual PSP sold a lot, but as far as software, it didn't really sell that much because it was just hacking their PSPs and getting all these games on there, without paying for nothing. So the
exactly.
Well, the handheld market again, but they tried to mitigate that whole hacking situation with the Vita. So that's why you got the proprietary cards and all that stuff.
So is that real? Sony making another handheld?
Well, they were patenting, but they said they wasn't done with throwing, with giving up on the handheld.
I don't think the whole handheld thing is going to have anything to do with the PS5. I just think they probably want to go back into that because that like in Japan they love the whole handheld. I think that's probably gears to them, but the PS5 is coming.
Well, that's a lot. What's the thing? That's a lot of money. Just to say, just the gears for the handheld for Japan. If we talking about we talking hardware when it comes to making these consoles, whatever it is, the R&D goes. But the hardware, I'm sorry, is what costs them the most money from these developers. But here's the thing. Well, here's the question rather. Nintendo's been so dominant when it comes to handheld, right? Now, I don't know if they went back on it. They initially said that that the Switch wasn't a successor to the 3DS. I don't know if they're still going to stand by that or whatever the case may be. But Sony competing with them, because
I don't think they need to.
Well, here's the thing. For a platform to be successful, it has to be supported by third party. Sony just can't carry it by themselves, And for third party to go by and support them, the numbers have to be there, Now looking at Porter Rock's thing, he doesn't want them to get into it. The Vita was a failure. I think it was a lot to do with the pricing and whatever. But here's the thing. I don't know if Sony can compete with them. The reason why I said that because Nintendo, shout out to them, and it works for them, was ingenious to make their the games that you can play at home to take out one year to go. Because Sony replicate that same give you that console-like experience because it works for them now. Because they tried to do it with the Vita, people didn't want it, but Nintendo was able to do it and it works for them. You know, because will they be able to do that same thing? You know what I mean?
See, the problem for me with the PSP was dope, right? It was a dope little console. You had regular SD cards on it. Like, you could throw any third-party SD card in it. It was dope. The problem for me was the lack of the extra analog and not having the R2 and L2 buttons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They kind of fixed that with the Vita, but they put obstacles in front of that Vita. Like, they had their own version of a memory card.
Was too expensive.
I mean, for what the hardware was, I don't think it was that expensive because, come on, that shit's doing shit that the Nintendo's now. Like,
The Vita as a system is still way ahead of the Nintendo Switch.
Right. It's a dope console. It's a dope handheld. But the software was lacking. Like, where the fuck was my Madden? Where was NBA 2K? We didn't have those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, those games would have actually helped out the longevity of the Vita. Because, like you were saying earlier, third party does help out these consoles. The fact that it was lacking that, it was trash. You know
hold on 1 second. Make sure this. Stuart Stokes said, just to clarify, the cartridge that sparked the Vita 2 is for a Japanese-only children learning console called the Todio, or they're just now patenting it. But they said so would start the outrage or whatever the case may be. He said it was a cartridge for something for the for like a Leap pad. Well, if you got kids, a Leap for all, like a little Fisher Price little thing for the children in Japan. But also though, what kind of added fuel to the fire from when they had the meeting, they said they're not ready to throw in the towel when it comes to them. Because listen, Sony has I know for one they have $1 billion. I don't know if Gran Turismo was another one, but for sure they have $1 billion franchise, and that's a mobile goddamn game. You know what I mean? Right. And again, they said they're not sure they're ready. Ready to throw in the towel. When it comes to handheld gaming. Holding on to my man here, Yobo 1245. If Sony got the R to make an original GTA, Naughty Dog making an Uncharted use actual SD card and got more AAA exclusive on the Vita, it would be a success. Okay, Sony got the R to make the rights to make an original GTA. Naughty Dog could make an Uncharted. They had an Uncharted for the Vita. I have it. Use the actual SD card. Here's one of the issues that I had with the Vita. With the Vita, Sony. This is my opinion. If they were to do another handheld, this would mean with the Vita dropped the ball, it should be the same button layout as it is for the controller. You know what I mean? For the two triggers, 2 top buttons, and everything else the same, and make it just like their controller. I think, to me, in my opinion, they kind of dropped the ball with that. Instead of having a second trigger, they went with the whole touchscreen. Nothing would be more accurate than a button. They went with the whole touchscreen thing. You know what I mean? That was my only.
I agree with that. But the funny thing about it is, like, a lot of people saying that they don't want another handheld for PlayStation, right? These are the same people that were saying that VR is going to fail. You know what I mean? You gotta take the picture here, man. A lot of people was doubting VR, was facts, and the support that PlayStation won't do it because they're going to treat like the Vita, and look what happened. Facts. You got to look at a lot of what things people are saying and assess that properly. Yeah. What they have to do is work on the PSP and the Vita. Honestly, you know what I mean? Yeah. Have the PSP, like Zaire said, with the actual triggers and the bumpers, like how the PlayStation is, and have it like the Vita, and you'll be perfectly fine. And have the memory cards like how the PSP was, but make your system proof where you can't hack it.
Oh, talking about the hack the Vita?
Yeah, because the PSP almost it was like 70 million sold.
It's sold well. It is
80 million.
It's sold well, but it sold a lot of software because he was able to. Yeah, it sold way more. Yeah, it sold a lot of hardware, but it didn't sell a lot of software because
I hacked my PSP.
Oh, right. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of games I would have paid for. You know what I mean? I was like, hell yeah.
Well, here's a question. One even like I said, an afterthought to think about this. So if they were to do a Vita 2, right? How could Sony? Because what Nintendo was doing, shout out to them. People, I think gamers, for those of them, going to want to take their actual games where they want to go. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, if they were to come up with a handheld, I wouldn't want it to be any less powerful than the PS4 library. I think that would be able to take your PS4 library for those that want the game, want to go take it out with you outside, and then bring it back in with you in the home. You know what I mean? And then plug it up to the station and play on the TV. That's the only way, in my opinion, if they were to compete with Nintendo, to be able to do it like that. If not, I think it'd be kind of like a lose-lose situation. 'Cause that's still a lot of hardware. You got the PSVR, but they're going to be doing PSVR 2. You know what I mean? Then you got the Vita, so if they're going to do that, and the PlayStation 5. That's a lot of fucking platforms to be supporting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing about it, right? It wouldn't be that much R&D because they have the games already. They have the library. All they would need is a little portable system to be able to play your other games on it. So you're not recreating anything. All the other games will be able to scale down to the platform.
Okay, well, cost wise, then think about that. Now, just start the line on both. He said the same thing. What I just said. So, the only way the PS handheld is going to work is if the all PS4 and PS5 games is available to play natively on.
Yes. Yeah.
But just think about that. You know how much that would cost a PlayStation 5 in a handheld form?
No. We're not talking about a PS5, right? We're talking about think about it. There is a consolation that we have. There is something that we have to give up, right, for mobility. Because with the mobility, with a handheld, you have to have enough battery life. We can't have 5-minute battery life because you jam the PS4 or PS5 inside of a handheld.
You want PS5 graphics on a handheld, like
that's impossible.
Then you see the price, niggas gonna be like, oh, why I gotta pay that much? That's what you want.
But to be fair, right now with your Vita, you can do remote play. Since day one, you've been able to do remote play, right, where it streams. Right now is the right time while all these people talking about streaming this and streaming is the future. Well, you have this mobility device, this handheld device that may not necessarily do all the games locally. Maybe it hands off to over the Wi-Fi from your console or something like that. There's a lot of people I know play the Vita remote play Vita while they're at work and they play a PS4 games. I mean, so they have they have Gaikai technology. They have it right now. You would think from the time that the Vita and the PSP launched to now that they have developed the tech to be able to run that more efficiently and better.
Oh, well, okay. What's been Sony's always their biggest problems with their handhelds has been their proprietary, like the memory sticks or whatever. I forgot what the Vita used at the time, and at that time it was very expensive. The memory card, I think I had a 2 GB memory card, and I forgot how much I paid for it. And then you had the Vita. Just say if they come up with a handheld, just for shits and giggles, right? And you're able to play or run your games you have on it now. Let's say I would say would need at least a either 500 gig or a 1 terabyte internal hard drive. You know what I mean? I would say I would hope a 5. I don't know what that would cost. You know what I mean?
But handheld?
Yeah, just for handheld. You know what I mean? Just think about it. But the PS4 came out in 2013. It's now 2018. And the PS4 when it came out was already so far. It was like 2-3 years already dated old technology. So probably to get a handheld with the same performance as the PS4 right now, it probably would. I don't know. Maybe it can charge about $300, but maybe let you download the games digitally and put them. What size? What's the biggest memory card they got? Do they have 1 terabyte card yet, or you know what I mean?
I don't know about that. Like that small, like 1 terabyte.
Right now, I got a 400 gigabyte micro SD card for the Switch.
Okay, and how much did that cost you?
I mean, like $120.
Okay, all right, 120. But I forgot you're a very wealthy man. Okay, what's under that?
No.
Give me something like $50-$60. What you know what I mean? But I'm talking about internally. What does the Switch have internally? Was it 32 gigabytes?
Yeah. Yep.
32. Yeah.
We all know, like, to download a game, a true multiplayer game is about at least 60 gigs. You know what I mean? At a minimum, but for 40, about a minimum. You know what I mean? So that's not going to work. You know what I mean? Unless they have some type of funky size file compression or whatever the case may be. I would say I would want on the handheld side of things. I would want at least a standard internally. If Nintendo's giving you 32 gigs, Nintendo was dirt. They're fucking cheap. At least 250 gigs maybe, and maybe buy an external card or something. It might can work. and be able to download the games, directly to the hard drive or whatever the case may be, or to the card. I don't know what size they have to use as far as compression, and then be able to take your NBA, the actual game with you on the go. Then maybe that can probably work for either Microsoft or Sony, whoever else. But for them to have, I don't see them cost wise, them having another system that they have to support outside of PlayStation VR. Nah, you know what I mean? Especially doing what Nintendo's doing. You know what I mean?
The funny thing about this, like these midway consoles, like these step ups, the Pro, the X, it kind of changed stuff because look, you're not just developing just for the base PS4, you're also developing for the Pro and the Xbox and the Xbox X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have this handheld that can support, the games that you're treating it pretty much like it's the same platform, but it's just like another level to it. Like you're developing for the PS4 and then you're developing for the Pro. You have here the handheld there. Also, there's games that are VR enabled, and there's games that you can just play them regularly on the like PlayStation, whatever. So I think it can still work. I would like to see PlayStation. You can't just have Nintendo that's in that market, especially you're a Japanese-based company and you have Nintendo that's solely selling, in the same country and wherever else. You can't have that. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, Nintendo does find itself in a unique space. Where they kind of just compete with themselves. You know what I mean? With what they do. But I don't know. But like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, I know my man Porter Rock is dead set against it. I think everybody revoked his PlayStation card from Future, so they ain't fucking with him no more. But like I said, it is.
Porter Rock bring up good, valid points that but it can be debated. Porter Rock.
Yeah.
Again, it's that fear that if you add something, you have to take away from something else. That's that fear. It's like but like I said, that's up to these corporations. Let's let them manage that shit. If they can't, if the PSP 2 or Vita 2 fail, then that's all on Sony. If they can't do it, they won't do it. But us as gamers should not fear that my PS5 is going to be watered down, or it's going to be weaker, or it's not going to have more exclusives because they decided to support something else. People say the same thing about the VR. Oh, it's not going to support it because they don't have any money and they have to do this about these exclusives and stuff. And look at that. They're doubling down on it. So,
Tyre's one of them people too. Don't.
What? As far as what? Don't as far as what?
Yo, when that VR was coming, like, yo, PlayStation broke. They ain't got the money to support that.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, it hasn't. Well, I will say this. To be fair, as far as VR, we can do it. We can talk about it a little bit. And which it rang out to be true for any peripheral to be truly successful, to catch on to the masses, right? When the VR came out, it was $400. I said then I think that's a mistake to have a peripheral that costs more than your console, right? That's
prices were high.
Yeah. I mean, because you think about it, the reason why the Kinect sold like it did was $150, $125, and they had a must-have game that the casuals adapted to, whether Kinect Sports or Just Dance. To this day, still, the Vita doesn't have that casual game that the casuals will go out there and run for, like a Just Dance or something. You know what I mean? That they.
I don't know. You got Tetris Effect. You got
Astrobot.
Okay. Think about the Astrobox, right? Think what Microsoft had: Michael Jackson, The Dance, and Just Dance, and Kinect Sports, and all those games like that. You know what I mean? You add the average Joe Small. I'm not saying they're not good games. I'm not saying that. Something that the casuals will run to, you know what I mean? Like the Candy Crushes. They need either the indie studios to be, to get on board with it, or again to be adapted by third parties that will go out there and fully support it. Because I don't care what it is.
You know what's funny? Like the games, I remember when you guys used to bash like the office simulators and all those games. Those are the games that's really selling a lot on VR. Like if you look at the top PlayStation like VR selling games for the month, like you always see like the
Job Simulator. Yeah, Job Simulator.
All right, listen. I fuck it. I'm letting you know, guys. I'm about to step outside of my contract, just for the show, and I'm gonna put my Xbox hat back on, right? All right, and just for that, I'll be back pretty by the end of the show. I gotta turn Xbox on the middle of the show. Gotta keep shit going, right? Because I ain't got no other bouts, right? Now you said just Job Simulator, right? True fucking shit. Just Job Simulator. Yeah. Who the fuck is playing just Job Simulator? We talking about some. Listen,
bro, everybody playing that shit.
I'm talking. bringing up that casual argument that they need a game, but when you look at it, when you look at like the stats and stuff like that, those games,
what stats
are those? Like I said, PlayStation, they give you the top 7.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got some weird goddamn games in the place. You niggas play some weird shit. Dream Daddy.
Hey,
you jokes play some weird shit over here, bro.
Z, but think about it. I keep saying this, right? Yeah, weird games. But guess what? Sony got something for fucking everybody. Weirdo, they got a fucking game for you. You see what I'm saying? And
Xbox, they need to play them games, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, listen, that's the reason why I'm pushing 100 million consoles sold, because not everybody play Madden, not everybody play 2Ks. There are some people that will only play Persona. There are some people that will only play Dragon Quest. There are some people that will only play the smaller games that you never even heard of. And that's why, right? That's something for them to offer. And Sony is a worldwide company. So there's somebody over... Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's somebody over in Afghanistan is playing that shit because there's a game that fits them and what they want. Versus, Microsoft, I mean, Halo, Gears, and Forza, that is pretty much what you have.
Man, Kratos preaching right now.
No, well, here's the thing again, right? Hold on, let me pay the bills right before I even get into it. I'm about to tell your point of view. Shout out to my brother Von Lamont with his drunk ass. Why y'all always throw that casual word around when this casual is better than most of y'all at games? These games not wired. These games are not wired. You just play casual games, Z. And my brother AP the shooter, can't the Vita be used as a controller for the PS4? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yeah, but it's still, you need another fucking trigger. Use the what do you use the touchscreen is? I think the R2 sometimes, whatever the case may be.
You just have like a secondary screen and you use a control.
Yeah, hold on. Von Lamont with his drunk ass said, "Why y'all throwing that casual word around?" And listen here, Von Lamont. First, what do you consider casual? What's a casual? I know my definition. Tim, this is the casual. A casual is someone that goes out there and buys 2K. Madden, Duty,
and that's it.
That's a casual.
And
Grand Theft Auto, maybe.
I feel like a casual is somebody that doesn't play games that much, but they will buy the most.
I'm not talking about. Listen, I know that's a hardcore guy. Go out there, whether they play it or not, that's up to them. This one buy every goddamn thing. A casual, they're gonna buy the multiplayer. They're gonna get your Duty. You're gonna get your Madden, your 2K. They go for about 4 games a year, 5 tops. To me, that's the casuals, and there are a lot more of them than they are what you call hard. I look at the hardcore gamer. It's someone that keeps their finger on the pulse. That gets all of the exclusives, whether they're good at it or not at playing. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? What I consider a casual game. Hold on, my man Trunk said PSP was cool. Vita was straight garbage. Ain't no damn fit, Kratos. And bro, leave that useless trash handheld BS Nintendo. I hope that motherfucker flop.
No. Hey, but check this. These be the same people that's crying about the goddamn Switch being underpowered and can't play fucking 2K any more than 15 frames a second. These are the same people that want Madden on the Switch. These are the same people that want Call of Duty on the Switch. And you're never gonna get that unless you get a goddamn Vita or PSP too. So just deal with it.
Trunk's probably got a Switch too.
Exactly.
Man, I'll say this again. You know what I mean? As far as if I think Nintendo may have spoiled it. Because again, people gonna want their actual, how you say, console speaker now, because the Vita. That's what again I slammed Nintendo for. Nintendo's, people didn't want a console like experience from the go, right? They didn't, because again, you had games like Uncharted and Mortal Kombat and all that stuff for the Vita, which I had.
They were fraud. They were fraud in Zaire. They said that back when the Vita, but look what they doing with the Switch.
But now, I would hate to say that maybe Nintendo games are a lot more simple, a lot more basic than what Sony was offering at the time. And and things change after a while. Games, the whole shit trends. The fact that you had console gamers arguing about
PlayStation was hustling people a little bit too with the Vita because they didn't have the wording properly with the 3G aspect of the gaming. Like they had commercials where I think it was MLB The Show. My man was playing MLB The Show.
Yeah, they got sued for that shit too.
Yeah. I was like, yo, nah. Cause I bought the version. I was like, yo, listen, it ain't like that, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, but maybe I guess if they knew version of the game were to come out, new handle, maybe it can be like that. Hold up, my man here, Von Lamont said Astrobot, one of the best games this year. Hashtag no. I haven't played it yet, man. I wanted to. No, I can't, man, bro. Listen, tell you something, man. I wanted to get one this Black Friday, but unfortunately, I was black. My pockets are black this Friday. Couldn't afford it. Maybe I'm lucky
I'm thinking about getting a new one because I need that pass through. If I get it, I'll probably give you my old shit.
My man, see, brother. Listen, I don't call you son because you're mine. I call you son because you're sure. Say, oh wow, my God.
That don't have the pass through though. So
what you mean pass through? What you mean as far as that? Like for
no, that means every time you try to go back after, and let's say you're done with your VR, right? Yeah. And you play your PlayStation, it won't pass through the HDR, so you'll have to disconnect the cable and plug it back into your PlayStation in order to get the HDR, in order to play HDR again.
Oh, okay, all right, no problem. All right, okay. Well, like I said, beggars can't be choosy. I appreciate it, man. Goodwill, good fortune. Now, what we were talking about before that? We were talking about something about the games and whatever type of games, whatever they make. But I guess okay. Listen, here's the thing. Switch up and make you. So anyway, PlayStation 5. Rumors are actually I'm gonna do a separate video about it tomorrow. Tune in, being Janky Nick. But anyway, PlayStation 5 around the corner. The successor to the Xbox around the corner, right? Next generation, right? Now, Jabbar, I haven't gotten your opinion on this, right? Now, I've been told in good faith, when it comes to power, next generation, Microsoft is going to hold over and pimp slap the shit out of Sony, right? This is what being told to me. When it comes to power, they're not going to be outdone. Now we're talking about Microsoft, talking about, that their new studios have unlimited. The check is blank. You know what I mean? The check is blank, and they ain't playing with Sony no more. Put some respect on their goddamn name. Will it matter? Microsoft come out next generation console, 25 T-flops, choking the shit out Sony, and their studios got a blank check. How would they compete, Jabari?
Yo, listen, man. Huh? You know, I'm a history buff, man. So I gotta paint the picture. Niggas don't get the picture. You know, niggas don't get it until the picture is drawn, right?
Okay, give it to me. Give it to me, Jigga, man.
When this generation was starting, shout out to my man Zaire and all the other Xbox monsters that he created. A lot of these guys are talking about, Xbox, they got a $2 billion. What is it, $2 billion towards games and all that stuff?
But they had $1 billion invested in the games. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like that. I don't know what that going to. That going to controllers and third party marketing deals. But
they might spend $1 billion. They had the Titanfall deal. They bought Gears, Halo 5.
I'm gonna give them that because one thing I do like what Microsoft is doing, that they're actually showing that they want to compete when it comes to software wise of games. I don't know how they're going to do it with the hardware and stuff like that. I'm still waiting for that. But as far as when it comes to software and them acquiring all those studios, it shows that they're actually looking to actually compete when it comes to like, oh, we got first party studios this generation coming up. So I give them credit on that stuff. But that whole unlimited budget stuff, I don't know, man, because a lot of the conversations that you have with these new studios is that they are keeping the same fundamental ways that they're having, right? So a lot of these developers are some indie developers that develop certain games, like the XO conference that y'all had when my man Matt Booty was talking about the two acquired studios. He's like, well, we're still keeping them the same, and they're developing the same games that they want to do. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You get an unlimited budget for shit that you're not playing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's keep it on 100. You know what I mean? Nobody knew what that studio was when they bought it. It was like, what?
Hey, real talk. Real talk. If you got unlimited budget, you're not going to be trying to buy a bunch of AA and indie studios. You're going to be trying to go for that big shit. So
unlimited budget to Gears. You make that shit the biggest Gears or the best Gears. Oh, why is that not applied to Crackdown? Look how Crackdown multiplayer has been evolving. That thing has been getting chopped away from the initial time it was announced to people. Now it's an arena shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I remember BGST, yo, when y'all was talking about, yo, I can't wait to play co-op with you guys and destroy all these buildings against. Whatever y'all thought the game was then, it doesn't sound like it is now.
Hey, listen here, fuck nigga, but they on to the new. Listen, the shit just came out, and they got this shit. The bank is green right now, bro. They talking about the more powerful hardware. Sony ain't gonna be able to compete. You know what I mean? When it comes to that,
I remember I had a debate with your man. Who? And I told Salty Gamer or whatever his name is, Salty.
Oh, that nigga who died on the panel. What's up, niggas?
Shit! What's up, old man?
I had a debate with the guy, Salty Gamer, and
he lost bad too, bro.
This case about how Xbox One X is going to change the ties and is going to destroy the Pro. I said it doesn't matter what the Xbox One X and the power that it has because the games is on another platform. You cannot definitively say that your games is the best version of the game. Where with the PlayStation, with the Pro, people can say this is the best version of this game, this exclusive. The same thing is going to apply with the Xbox and the new Xbox. No matter how much power they put into the Xbox, if you don't have that incentive or that exclusive to that platform, you can have all the power in the world. You're still not going to compete with them PCs. That's them what's it called, the 2080s and all that crap. You're not going to compete with that. You're not going to compete with that. So at the end of the day, they can have that stuff, but you don't have that thing locked into that platform, or where people can say, "Yo, I need to exclusively get this game because it's only on this, and I'm getting the best bang for my buck with this." Matter about the power with the Xbox, in my opinion.
Well, okay, that worked out for Sony at the start of the generation. To be fair, they had the more powerful hardware. They didn't really have any games.
Games was coming regardless on the back end. You knew they was coming.
Oh, we ain't know. Listen, we ain't have a clear pictures in 2016. Cause I had these fucking niggas like Jabari out there hopping up Tropico 5, Octodad.
Wait, Zaire, how long you been gaming, bro? You should know what's
man. No. Let's talk about it. Okay, fuck it, man.
Talk about it.
Yo, and hand me my Xbox cake. I'm about to choke the fuck out these ponies. Throw me my cake, baby. It's going the fuck down. Wait, hold up.
We try to tell this man like.
All right, wait. You mean their track record? Okay, let's think about their track record. It's real. No, listen, that's why the question is my integrity. The PlayStation 1. Think about this. The PlayStation 2. I'm just giving you an example. Same like I said with Nintendo. Some of their best exclusives wasn't made by Sony. And again, what made those platforms so great back then is the multi-platform we have today were exclusives back then. So she said check their track record. But towards the tail end of the PS3, what did they do? They put out, I guess you can say The Last of Us 2, Last of Us, I guess, and God of War Ascension. What? The rest of that shit was dog shit. Just being real, very lackluster. Hope we pay the bill real quick.
God of War 3?
Well, God of War 3, of course. I said God of War. I'm a God of War fan. I said that towards the tail end. Hold on, let me pay the bill real quick. Stuart Stokes. He said, hold on, my man, Stuart Stokes said, Obsidian next game is on the PS4. The Rights on the Wall, and my man AP the Shooter. Yo, what the fuck is this crap out here saying that the great game's coming now? Why he's always lying, son? Why you always lying? My Xbox One is dusty. You gotta hop on that Battlefield. That shit serious. But anyway, so you say they're checking their track record. Maya, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? I'm gonna hurt these ponies. I got it. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to fear for your father. Don't need to cry. I got this. Look, as I was saying, so you said checking their track record. Going back by their track record, whether it was Metal Gear or shit, those games are now multiplats. Like I said, Sony didn't show that vision to 2016. Remember that meltdown I had? Well, I wasn't even a meltdown. I started to speak the truth until the whole truth. So I mean, Xbox, that E3.
The thing is, before 20.
What they had? What did Sony make?
It was always like, yo, what are these first-party studios creating? Because everybody was in anticipation, like, yo, they haven't announced anything.
Jabari,
I'm telling y'all.
Jabari, nigga, let's say some of these first party. Killzone, nigga. Infamous.
I enjoy
Little Big Planet.
Infamous, one of my favorite games this gen.
What is he besides? I give him. I'm not even a big Uncharted. I give him Uncharted. I give him The Last of Us, and I give him God of War.
Bloodborne.
That's not first party.
Bloodborne.
That's not first party.
That was Japan Studios and
that's not first party because I got Ninja Blade. That's also made what's name? Firm Software. or was it Xbox 360 exclusive? That's not first party. You said I knew that the games were coming. So
Bloodborne is. I would
nigga, say what you know. You can't consider this. We going with the facts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Goddamn it!
I'm about to give you the
nigga.
Facts.
This ain't Slow Stopper. This ain't K Megan, nigga. This is prime time, nigga. Gen is prime right here, fuck, nigga. It's 2013 next gen. I need the facts, fuck, nigga. This is the next gen. This is the next gen that knocked out Black Buster Critter with 35 subscribers on my channel. I need the facts, fuck, nigga.
The facts are Bloodborne was a game that was developed by Firm Software and co-developed with Japan Studios, a first-party studio.
Man, you
also Bloodborne is a Sony-owned IP.
Nigga, I'm gonna say this again. You just said to me, look at their track record, or they said look at their track record, and I'm telling you, with their track record, Sony's best games weren't made by them. They were, I always said that they, whether it's the Devil May Cries or shit, whatever, Battle Radio Toshinden, all the fond memories that I have from Sony before I was gaming were made by them. I'm saying that I can say with Nintendo. Some of my fondest memories of Nintendo games, whether it's Double Dragon, Contra, were made by Nintendo. It's not a knock against them. I'm just saying they didn't show the vision until 2016. It was the power that carried Sony over.
Yo, that track record changed with the PS3. PS3,
what games?
They doubled down on first party during the PS3
What games, nigga? Nigga, look at them.
Nigga, what game are you looking for?
Hey, nigga, hold up. What's up? I didn't want to sell drugs, but this seems gonna kill my mother. Who was gonna kill your mother? Look at him. Come on, Nino Brown. I'm asking you what games. You said they doubled down. I'm asking you, like what? Beyond Two Souls? Ain't it?
First, Infamous franchise came out of.
Come on, bro. Infamous dog shit, bro. Come on, stop playing, bro.
Uncharted franchise came out of the PSP. I mean PS3.
Oh man. Hey, bro, man. It's right. Hey, you need to tag somebody else. You about to get beat the fuck up.
Hey, we talking to a nigga that
and listen. Oh, what I'm fine. And listen, tag somebody else. You about to get you about to get knocked the fuck out. Who else got next? Hey, Kratos, what's up?
Zaire does. This is a Zaire tactic, guys.
No, it's not. Listen, I'm just keeping it funky, bro. I'm keeping it funky. You said to me, look at their track record. I said
track record, nigga. Xbox don't even have a track record of L's.
Okay, look. Now listen. I'm to be honest. Listen. All is subjective. Right? We ain't gonna do it with semantics. We can look at the Xbox. Okay, look at they spooky right now. But going back to that Otagi shit like that. Shit was on fire.
Otagi wasn't even a first party game.
Well, I'm saying you said look at their trap. I'm saying what the exclusive stuff that they had.
Now you're talking about the king of third party. He trying to bash.
No, I'm just saying though. Listen, just going by their track record. I couldn't. You couldn't tell me in a million years. I probably would have bet my goddamn life on it. You couldn't tell me in a million years they would have came out that mother and pulled the Sea of Thieves, Zoo Tycoon, and all that shit, bro. Ain't no way, no hell. You know what I mean?
They couldn't. They had to come out swinging, right?
Yeah.
The punches just didn't land, nigga.
If y'all want to laugh, yo, go back to like 2016 E3 of their live reaction of Xbox when they saw that Sea of Thieves. They try to make that shit like what?
Oh, not me. Not me.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, son. Yo,
hold on. Hold on. My man, Stuart Stokes, man, you my brother, but you about to get this work too. He said, Z, I don't think you understand. Obsidian, one of the studios Microsoft just bought, is making a game for other platforms. Yes, because that contract, fuck nigga, was signed. Yeah, that's what took the question. Like, that was already in play.
They know the difference between Microsoft and PlayStation? Yo, if PlayStation would have bought Obsidian, that game that's coming out,
you can't do that. No, that wouldn't happen. No, that wouldn't happen.
Bro, we stopping all that.
Yeah, they wouldn't happen. Because actually, it's not that game. 2K paid for the game. They're working. That's actually not even that game. It's published by 2K.
Street Fighter was had the same kind of inklings with Xbox. It would have been on every platform. Microsoft would be, we're gonna let PlayStation said we locking that shit on this platform.
Okay, you know why? Microsoft let to get that money. They don't give a fuck. I'm not saying I like it, but they want their software everywhere. I wouldn't put it past if Game Pass would be on fucking PlayStation next generation. They said I played the interview. I did the show that they say they're coming to rival platforms. In the future. That's their thing.
You know why they want their games everywhere? Because the fan base did not buy the fucking games.
The fan base.
They didn't buy it. No, but
who the fuck would buy Sea of Thieves? Who the fuck is buying Zoo Tycoon? Who the fuck is buying Phantom Dust with the original assets? Am I buying that shit?
Shout out to my Mexican Xbox fans, man. They buying it. You heard them. See,
they made shit. Hold on, my man McNeil J. Chris, another flat earther. So fuck the Microsoft best games they bought. They ain't made shit. That can also be, you know what? No. I give them.
Yeah, that can be done with both of them.
Yeah, no, he shot out. You know what? That will be true. Like they bought Fable, they bought Halo. But you gotta give them a bunch of band-aids. You gotta give them not Project Guys. We call the goddamn game Forza. That's from the ground up. You gotta give them that. Everything else.
Wait. Forza is initially from Sega GT.
I don't know about
Forza.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on. You been drinking?
Have you been reading?
No, I ain't know about that. No, I ain't know about that. Now, and I can see you said that was a spiritual successor of Project Gotham. I ain't never heard that one before, but nigga do tell. Okay.
Yeah,
the argument can be brought up with both of them because PlayStation also bought studios that we love today, like Naughty Dog. That was bought.
Well, come on, Naughty Dog ain't get hot to nigga till really put them on the map. Nigga was The Last of Us. Let's keep it funky.
And Naughty Dog always been hot.
Nigga, we'll put Naughty Dog on the map with The Last of Us, nigga. We gotta keep it funky.
The Last of Us, you mean Drake and Tony?
Nigga, no.
You had Crash Bandicoot. You had Jack and Dexter. You had all those on PS1, PS2s. You was enjoying Naughty Dog. Yeah, Uncharted.
Nigga, I ain't never played no Jack and Daxter, nigga. What some games? I was a grown ass man, dog. I ain't the platformers, bro. I ain't into the ratchet. I ain't into none of that shit, bro.
Wait, we talking to the same nigga that be hyping Midtown Madness? I'm out of here.
Midtown Madness? Nigga, that shit was fire. Nigga, that shit was fire when it came out, bro. What you talking about, man? Midtown Madness should be better. Hey, but that was an exception to Xbox Live.
Hey, Z. I ain't one of them cool gamers. They too cool to play certain type of games.
You know, I'm just not into No, I'm gonna be honest with you. But time that shit came out, bro, I was a hardened criminal. I just missed that way. Like that whole Pokemon and all that shit. You know, I was in jail. I missed all that. Missed that whole wave, bro. I wasn't into that shit, man. I just can't do that Jacket and Danks and Spyro. Crash Bandicoot.
That nigga Jack and Dangerous?
Yeah, I ain't know that shit, bro. You know, like I ain't really big on Mario. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. My brother Von Lamont, when this drunk ass, he said Sony already won Next Generation. Spider-Man. Okay, we can talk about that. God of War, Horizon already sold people on the PS5. Ninja Theory and Playgame, the only studios that Microsoft have that's a good effect. Nah, listen, I can agree and disagree with that because maybe I'm gonna get you guys. What do you guys, Jay? What do you think? What he just said? Sony already won Next Generation. Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon already sold people on the PS5. Ninja Theory and Playground Games is the only studios that Microsoft had that's good. What are your thoughts?
No, that's a fact. People are already anticipating the sequels to all of Sony's games this generation. And we know they're coming because they already said that they're developing. So think about it, right? You are already looking forward to the shit that you got this gen, next gen. The bad part about with Microsoft is like, yeah, they bought all these studios and they're making games, but their track record for the last couple of years have been fucking 60s rated games. So what makes us think that those studios are not going to continue cranking out those type of games? Now, keep in mind, Microsoft is on this play anywhere. We want you to play on your tablet. We want to hit 2 billion people. So they won't be able to make those big blockbuster games and have that to play on your phone and have that to play on, everything else. So of course they're going to try to get those games like Sea of Thieves and State of Decay, some of those lesser games that's easier to port over. And from the developer, he said the reason why they did Sea of Thieves because that game had the art style and quality to be able to port.
You know what too? Yo, we gotta question this unlimited budget shit, B, because I listen to you guys, and I'm hearing that Microsoft is going to do like 2 next gen consoles, and then they're going to have that stream box. That's a lot of money to manufacture.
Now, G. That's now, G.
How you gonna have a limited budget when you trying to produce all them hardware for people?
You gotta realize this. To be fair, to be clear, we all talking about Microsoft. Was it the second and third was wealthiest company in the goddamn world? So if anybody could do it, is them. First of all,
I'm talking about Xbox.
Well, I'm just saying, all up on the. You know why they call it the Xbox One? nigga, ready for this? Everything that Microsoft is, Windows, Play Anywhere, all that slick shit with Skype, Microsoft Word, all that shit in the one goddamn platform, the Xbox One. Yeah, I'm in Vintage Next Gen 720 right here. But listen, get back to my man. Hold up. Let me say something. Hold on. Stuart Stokes said Death Stranding leaked for June, like I said, on 60 frames, no lag. We're going to talk about that too. Hold that thought. Get back. He said people are already sold on the PS5, right? Which maybe, I think they're diehard. But let's think about this, right? And to be fair, listen, I'm going to ask you, I want you to be honest here, Jabbar, you guys. Microsoft, this was their Wii U generation, right? And it's still a lot better than the Wii U. I'm not saying the Xbox is doing bad. It's not doing as better as its competition. It's still, selling. I just read the article, but I can care about what they're making their money. I give a fuck about none of that, right? All will be forgotten. You look at how Nintendo went from the Wii to the Wii U. They sold, 200 million consoles with the Wii and what triple wood with the Wii U, right? All will be forgotten. Here's the problem. If Microsoft shows up with the games. So, you know what I mean? That's what it all comes down to. We can say what they did. To be honest with you, no one's going to be talking about what they did the previous generation. Well, they did come out with Sea of Thieves in 2017. Anybody going to be talking about that old shit again? It's all about what and again, it's all what they do, what they decide. They're there with the game. Whether you can play it in your fucking guitar. A great game is a goddamn great game, regardless of what. You know what I mean?
If Microsoft can show whatever they produce is going to be like new IPs and stuff like that, right? If it's compelling enough, yeah, they can definitely win a lot of people over. I don't necessarily say that PlayStation have people sold on the PS5 yet. For software wise of some of these games, yes, but if they pricing is not right with the next gen console, people might, you know what I mean? But
Barry, to be fair, right? Let's say Sony comes out there and announce the price $500. Let's take it a step further, $600. Does that mean that you're gonna have a bunch of people that's gonna go in and buy an Xbox next generation? Because at the end of the day, it's all about the games. People will spend unlimited amount of money to get the games if the games is there. If God of War is there,
people will buy Xbox.
If Spider-Man, the sequel to Spider-Man is there, nobody is going to leave that ecosystem to go play fucking Sea of Thieves and some of them.
You said Sony come out. You said seeing Sony come out with a $600 console and Microsoft shit 400 or some shit like that.
The casuals will go to the cheaper console.
Hell yeah, they gonna do that.
No, but you gotta understand what I'm saying, right? People go where the games are. The PS3 was $600. It had a lot of shit going. The PS3 had a lot of shit going.
When the games were in there also, though, you realize I bought that. The games were there.
The games was not there. But if you would have had The Last of Us, if you would have had the Uncharted, if you would have had some of the bigger games there at launch, you would have gave a person a reason to kind of second chance and be like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, games will win over gamers. It don't matter how much it costs. Look at the fucking Xbox One X. That shit $500, and it had PUBG, 15 frames a second. Motherfuckers still dedicated themselves to go buy that shit. They justified it, right?
Yes, sir.
Because
they
wanted that
at the same time.
Exactly. So people will go where the games are. They'll whine about it, but people go where the games are. Look at the Switch. The Switch run at fucking 15 frames a second, fucking 200 fucking P resolution. Motherfuckers don't care because they got the games. It's all about the games. All that power shit, that shit for the birds.
Okay, all right. Now hold on 1 second. My man McNeil J. Christian said this fucking nigga's he relapsing. LOL, you hanging around them diabetics, man. You tripping, bro. Listen, I got to be an Xbox for the show, bro. They pulled out on me, bro. I had to throw the cape on, come out here. And trust me, I'm sick to my stomach defending this dog shit platform. But I ain't got no other. It's a dirty job of somebody. The show must go on, man. So listen, drop $1 in the chat for that, man. For me risking my health and my well-being, my mental stability, for being an Xbox for this show right here. Let's check this shit out, right? Now, again, it's all predicated on the game, so you're absolutely right, for its pricing. But we can't sit there and deny and negate the fact, again, we're talking about the casual, would help Sony out of the gate, which was their messaging. Microsoft dropped the ball with the always online. We know that. But they also was $100 cheaper than their biggest competitor. You know what I mean? And check it out. They were more powerful. $100 cheaper and more powerful.
Yep.
That right there was kind of, and the rest of the shit was, you know what I mean, was kind of like, I won't say this downhill or whatever the case may be, but hold on, my brother, over there, if people are all going towards the cheaper console, why is the Xbox One X not outselling the Nintendo Switch? I tell you, it's all about the greatness. Now listen, bro. Now over there, you my man from across the land, right? But bro, anybody would choose a Switch over the Xbox, bro. Listen, I would hate to question A, their integrity, B, their sexuality, C, I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't listen, bro.
You know what? I want to blame him, bro. Yo,
hey, but that Switch is dog shit, bro. Like, come on, man. That shit trash.
Microsoft doesn't even acknowledge the S, bro.
But listen, hold on. I can bring you an article. They said the X is selling really well for them. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. You know, I don't know. I just don't. Maybe I'm a little biased. I don't care for Nintendo games. I'm not spending $300 to play Mario.
Look at this. Look at this, Zaire.
Yeah.
They just had XO18, right?
Dog shit.
Not one mention of the S was in that whole event.
Yep.
Talking about the X. They don't even acknowledge that joint, bro.
What Sony would do when everything they come up was really more just the.
Yeah, but you see, PlayStation still having like pro bundle, not pro bundle.
Microsoft has S bundles. They got the 4s. They got a couple bundles. Hey, you know what I mean? Their marketing has been done. They got that Minecraft bundle. You know what I mean? It's the fucking the S, and you know what I mean, and.
Yes, the Black Friday.
Yeah, they got they had a couple bundles. It's dog shit, but it is what it is. They got a Battlefield bundle. But this is Microsoft marketing has just been, it's been dog shit. Hold on, my man McNeil J. Chris. Here's the facts though. They're not making games for the streets. Nothing but Game Pass. Start playing on my console. Don't continue playing on my phone. Now listen, McNeil J. Chris. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna give Microsoft the benefit of the doubt. They bought some. I will say this: for Game Pass to be successful, this is real talk, right? Outside of character, for Game Pass to be truly successful, it has the content there. I don't see them investing billions of dollars into a service like they did with Xbox Live, whatever the case, just to put a bunch of straight to fucking blockbuster shit in there, or buy all these studios to have them. I mean, they're going to do some. But you have. I would love to see what Playground Games with them two and Ninja Theory doing with a blank check behind them with the muscle of Microsoft. And even this new AAA goddamn studio. What do you call it? Compulsion on what they're going to create. Then you got Obsidian and what they're going to do. Now you have the developer from We Happy Few. What's the other motherfuckers? Compulsion. They're going to do what they do. They're going to give you that straight to fucking. That's what they do. That's their fucking marketing. That's their lane. I don't think that's ever going to change. But I don't expect, I hope not, this is just what I'm saying here. I don't think that Playground Games, Ninja Theory, Compulsions, and of course you have the Coalition and 343 and Turn10. They're not going to do those type of games, you know what I mean? And even probably Obsidian. But yeah, you're going to get that straight to fucking blockbuster dog shit, diabetic shit from, when We Have a Few developer, the motherfuckers that did State of Decay 2. Who else did they buy? You know what I mean? What's the other game? Turtle Rock. What's the other goddamn studio they just bought? What's the name of the last studio they just bought? Oh my god.
Man, we listen. We don't even know it.
Yeah, that one. The one they announced it. The Turtle Rock, Turtle Slingshot, whatever the hell. Yeah, they ain't gonna do those type of games. But if they are, like you say, we're competing. They're gonna have to. Let's be honest, Sony are the fucking behemoth. Again, God of War. My God. What's the guy? The director said he's working on something outside of that. Was it Cory Barlog, or the creator, or was the creator director?
Yeah.
So which is what somebody was saying. Why would he do that? But the assets are already in place, so they don't have to go back. And you probably get a new God of War in probably about 2 years.
Anybody questioning my man Cory Barlog as far as why he's doing that? It's the same people that is questioning Microsoft, talking about why Microsoft making Bungie only make Halo. Energy, man.
I'm just saying. We'll see why he could probably step away or whatever, because you have the assets in place from God of War, right? And they can just add on to that, whether the story just that and the other. The other one, how many years they took? 5 years or whatever they make. You know what I mean? But you already had those assets in place. The engine and all that shit, probably, be a little prettier for next generation. They ain't got to start from square one, you know what I mean? You already got the story in place. You're going, after Kratos, what Thor landed at the end of the goddamn game, boom. So they probably won't be here. So they probably could put him on another project and go forward from there, you know what I mean? Which is cool.
The thing is, they can start a new game, but they hard the assets are ready for God of War, so Sony Santa Monica's a huge studio, you know what I mean?
They can put a second team on there, a B team.
Oh. Hey, hello? I'm in here working. Appreciate it. Give me. I need a bucket so I can throw up. Man, defender of the fucking Xbox. Hold on. Alright, so anyway, we got Death Stranding. Going back to Stuart Stokes. Death Stranding. Oh, before I get to Death Stranding, my man here has always been very ignorant. My man Overdone as always. Hold on. AP the Shooter said Playground Games, not corporations. Foxy UK ain't no games. Fuck nigga. It's play games, not play games, not corporations. Foxy UK ain't no games. I get it. Okay. And Overdone said, pretty sure I don't need an Xbox to play anywhere. Probably don't. And back to Stuart Stokes. He said last week on somebody's show, Death Stranding leaked for June, like I said, on 60 frames, no lag. What are you guys' expectations for, what do you call that goddamn game? Death Stranding. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really sold on it. I still don't know what the fuck the game is about. Look a little weird. Babies in the ass's mouth. I've seen it. It looks like, honestly, maybe they show some action from the game, but all I see is my man climbing up a mountainside with a FedEx box. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, if you gotta balance him, he won't fall over. Like, what do you guys' thoughts about this? Are you excited?
That's Kojima. Listen, that's Kojima, right? All his games, he always keep them secret. He always have that crazy aspect about it, but
I didn't see no action. But really,
no. I know, but see, that's the thing. They showed you 2 trailers so far. They showed you first reveal, then they showed you the last one, and supposedly at the Game Awards that we're gonna have in another week or so, they're gonna unveil not only the date, but we're actually gonna see what the game is about. The first trailer showed you Mads Mikkelsen with some soldiers and guns, right? So you can put two together. There's going to be guns. There's going to be gunplay in there. Obviously, we don't get the target of the game because that's just Kojima. He doesn't do that shit until damn near the game release and let you know what the game is about. So we'll see.
I respect that. Like keeping your game. Like I feel like a lot of these developers they put out too much trailers to spoil their game before people playing it, but. See for Death Stranding. I'm not excited for the game. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not excited for it. I'm interested in it, but
yeah,
I have to realize
it's Barry. It's hard to be excited for something you don't know what it's about. So that's everybody, right? But the mere fact that it's a Kojima game and it has the big hitters that's in there, let us know that the game is going to be something. There's going to be something different. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his. What was that goddamn game I hated? And I like Metal Gear. Sons of Liberty. I didn't know what the fuck. I beat the game. It was something that was taking place in a virtual reality. What really happening? The shit was kind of weird, bro. Like it's not gonna be just. It was just. I don't know. I don't know. Like what? You play Sons of Liberty?
Yeah,
out PS2.
Yeah, PS2. Yeah, Sons of Liberty. You know what I mean? Beat the game, went through it. That it was something that wasn't happening in virtual reality, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh no, that shit just because I'm like, I like him out. He said my one player, single player, story driven games, and you had Metal Gear Solid 1 that was epic, and they go to this one. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, I was just,
Sons of Liberty is my least favorite one.
Yeah, that shit was weird, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I'm a little skeptical about. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't amazed by it. Graphically, it looks amazing. You know what I mean? But besides that, I'm like, just look what little gameplay that they did show us. I'm like, oh no, walking up the box side of the mountain with a box, and trying to balance the box. Oh no, hell no, bro.
I think more people are excited for Kojima making a new game than the actual game, because this is me personally. Anything that is truly exciting about the game, you know what I mean. But I see people more hyping that it's Kojima though. It's like, but what is exciting about the game? If there was something we were showing that got me excited, then I would definitely say it. But nothing really got me excited for it. But I'm interested in it, but I'm not excited.
That shit been my brain's been fucked up over here. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, one thing about it though, all right, Sony gave that man a blank check.
Hold up, pause. They gave him a blank check, but they're gonna drug my other man on stage. Everywhere I go, people ask me about your movie. That's fucked up.
Don't start your shit.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Joking.
Listen, let's face it, man. Shenmue 3 probably going to sell the equivalent to fucking a Yakuza game, and that's just a fact, right? It's going to sell equivalent to a Yakuza game. It's not going to sell 20 million copies. It's not going to sell 15 million copies. So this man was making this game on his, with crowdfunding, and Sony said, "Okay, well, we'll throw in the marketing deal for you. If you get the rest of the fund and do what you got to do, we'll help you out."
I think PlayStation fell back from that marketing. That game did well.
Hey, it could be. The game probably won't be released for another couple of years. I mean, let's face it. But here's the thing: Kojima, right? He's a rock star. The dude did Metal Gear. That's legendary, right? Whether you know him or not, that's legendary. You don't play one of his games. Then the PT demo, we all know he was working on Silent Hills. That shit looked bananas. He came out with the PT demo, had everybody going crazy. And so now Sony brought him on, said you can go make any game you want, unlimited amount of money. He went and grabbed the tech from the Decima engine from Horizon Zero Dawn from that studio, and he doing his thing. So the reason why the game is going to release soon is because he didn't really have to do a lot of work. He already had the foundation. He got the engine. The longest part of a development cycle is creating that engine. If you're using an engine from scratch, man, that shit takes 5 years. Just
what are they using? Yo, what are they using?
The Decima engine.
What else used the Decima engine?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay, all right.
What's another Decima? Somebody else used the Decima engine.
The Fox engine was like Metal Gear 5, right? The first game to, but the Decima engine is just an evolved version of like what the Killzone stuff was doing.
Yeah.
Horizon was like the first. I think Until Dawn.
Yeah. So.
Dawn, yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So think about it. All the people that he worked with previously trying to get the Silent Hill game together, he just pulled them motherfuckers on over for this game. So that's why the game is probably going to release sometime soon. But it's not going to be.
My thing is like, what is people excited about for the game? Like for what they're showing, I'm seeing more people that's excited about Kojima making the game than.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm excited for about the game, right? Besides Kojima, besides Matt Mikkelsen, besides the Dow, I mean, all the other guys.
For that Reedus feed.
I know, right? For Reedus, Norman Reedus. No, but it's that the thrill of we don't know what this game is about, and ultimately, I don't want to know all about the game until I play the game and beat the game.
That sounds like some CMP shit.
No. I can agree with what I'm saying.
I have an issue with this gen where everybody just wants to know everything about the game before the game.
I need to see some gameplay. I want to listen. I ain't got to know the plot. I ain't got to know the story. I ain't got to know none of that. But I want to know what the fuck am I doing? Am I just walking around with a box in my hand? I understand it's gonna be weird. I seen a baby ass in somebody's mouth. I already got the fact that it's gonna be weird, but at least you know what I mean. What the gameplay is gonna be. I'll give you an example. Ghost of Tsushima, right? I don't know what the story's about, but I seen some action. Sold on that. Horizon Zero Dawn. We didn't know what the story was about that, but we seen some action. Cool. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? See what I'm gonna be playing. All I seen is pretty graphics, a baby ass in somebody's mouth, and a motherfucker literally walking around Mushroom with a goddamn package in his hand, balancing the shit. And again, I hope and this is what I'm saying is again, I hope this is not what the game is about. You know what I mean? This, what you say? I don't want a Detroit Become Human type game. Yeah. And here's the thing, and I honestly, I can understand that Detroit Become Human, I may have enjoyed that more than God of War. The story. I was all about the story. Black Lives Matter, right? All about the story. But I don't, because I already know the story. That Kojima game, that story's not going to be just that story, right? So they can get by with that. I already know this shit is going to be kind of weird. I want to see what the fuck is the gameplay. You know what I mean? That's what I'm a little worried about. You know what I mean? Because you showed it in this game. Comes up with next year in June. Is it this year? Next year. I'm sorry, in June. And what's about 7 months, 8 months away. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work to be done, and you know what I mean. But normally, when a game comes out, even we at least I'll give you an example. We know more about Anthem's gameplay than this here. You know what I mean? We showed it about 2 years and a half ago. That's when I'm a little worried about it. We're not really worried because I don't have any expectations for it.
That's part of the problem Jabari was talking about. Mm-hmm. They done showed you all this shit about Anthem, right? So when you play the game, there's no lore for you to. I mean, there's no lore for you to even kind of look forward to. This, obviously, again, you're going on the credibility of what Kojima did in the past.
Hey man, listen here.
So you have at least knowing that it's going to be something.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Well, hold on. Real talk. We gotta be honest. Before we get that, we gotta be real here. Before we get the hell about here. And my man Overdone being as ignorant as ever. So I guess you have to wait to E3, like the Xbox say with E3, right? Check it out, right? Being real. What was Kojima's last claim to fame? Last game did he make that was great?
Metal Gear, nigga.
Which one?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear 5.
5 as far as like.
Was it 5? Yeah, the last one he did. Right?
Like critically, it was.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I like
all of the Metal Gears are good, right? Here's the thing.
That's what's that Metal Gear Solid Vengeance dog shit? That Ninja Gaiden type goddamn whatever. Trash.
That shit was fire, nigga.
Nah. How you say hashtag not my Metal Gear?
I was just gonna say it's up to the individual on how they rank those games because what's shitty to you may be high to somebody else on that list of. How do you rank the Metal Gears? You know what I'm saying?
I won't say all of them. I think his last, I guess, a great game to me. Well, would have been Metal Gear Solid 4. But
the greatest one was Twin Snakes. Best one.
Oh, I'm just saying. His last game. But even with that, he did. That's why, thanks to him, you would never have another exclusive Metal Gear game. He then bankrupt the goddamn company making that motherfucker, right? True. You know what I mean? So. I would say that he say, and again, you only good as your last game. Think about what's my man named Cliffy B, right?
Yeah.
Listen, you would think him he'd be a fucking can't miss. He would make nothing but great goddamn game. His claim to fame will always be goddamn games. I don't think he'll ever outdo that. That's just a fucking. He say he hit his ceiling, law breaking everything. Dog shit.
It's not just the individual; it's also the team that surrounds him. Like, is he still working with the same team, like Cliffy B? I'm pretty sure he probably didn't have the same team.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. When you think of Gears, besides you got the Gears guy now. What's his name? From Microsoft. Now I forgot his name. Rob Ferguson. I didn't know about him. I know about fucking Cliffy B. He was the fucking poster child for fucking Gears of War. I mean, I don't know who. You know anybody that fucking Kojima works with? No, none of us do. Oh yeah, so you know what I mean. Here we go. Like they joke. Listen, we gotta be real. Like they joke my man on stage everywhere I go. They can bring me like who the fuck is this guy here? Ask me about Shenmue 3. We don't know. You know what I mean? We know Snake,
the remake or the remaster to Metal Gear Solid for the GameCube. My man said Twin Snakes is garbage, but nah, that game is that's just Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, so a lot of people had complaints with that port, man. With that remake.
Well, yeah, man, I don't know.
I'm talking about the PS1, the one that's on the PS1.
I'm talking about the GameCube version.
GameCube is Twin Snakes.
Yeah, I had Twin Snakes for my Xbox. Unbelievable. Was it coming out? Yeah, I think I had it for my Xbox. Yeah. What was that? Sons of Liberty? Yeah, whatever the case. I know they had it for the games. I think I had it for my Xbox too, because I did have a Metal Gear for the Xbox. Forgot which one it was, but. It is what it is.
But I'd say I was that kind of revolutionized everything. It was Snake Eater. That one,
Snake Eater was my favorite.
That's my favorite one. Yeah,
that one was dope.
Snake Eater was your favorite.
It's up there.
That's my favorite game of all time. That's number one.
That shit was dope.
Snake Eater, that junk was classic. That's my.
Yo, you know what? But again, I can't. Maybe you might boom. I can't put none of those above Metal Gear Solid. The first one for the PS1. To me, that was my second. That was my dope one.
The first one was right to me with Twin Snake. I mean, with Snake Eater, but Snake Eater to me was like
Snake.
You know what I liked about it? It's just the camo. You know what I'm saying? They had to do different shit, cut up different animals and shit to blend in. That shit was crazy.
Snake Eater got my favorite boss in Metal Gear 2. The end, that old dude, the sniper. Yo, I love that boss fight.
Hey, you know, if you leave your console on, that nigga die from old age.
Yeah. Yo, and you can pretty much like kill him before you don't have to fight. You can just snipe him at an area where the little boat dock.
Yeah, you can snipe him before you even get to the initial fight.
Oh yeah.
But yo, my man will fall asleep when you went over there. I was like, yo,
yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
These sucking niggas in the chat.
You need some more bots in here, bro.
Hey, listen, listen, man. I went out there for my life today. It ain't my fault, man. D now said he has the
yeah, all day they saw my man Kratos and Barry was in here. They was like,
I'm gonna start some.
All right.
You know what I mean? Post had to go back to work. That wasn't my fault. You know.
Now you're podcasting inside of a box and shit.
I don't know where the fuck Baron at is, man. I'm gonna deduct this from Baron's pay next week, man. I was giving him a
He's shadow boxing, getting ready for that bullshit that's dropping next week.
What's coming out next week? What's coming out next week?
Smash Bros, isn't it?
What?
Yeah,
Smash Bros.
Oh man.
Hey, they just canceled Netflix, the Daredevil on Netflix, bro.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yo, but you know, Disney ramping up for all that, bro, with that Disney pass.
But here's we can close the show with this. Here's my thing about that. Daredevil. I think the last season. Just the first one I watched. The last season, I think that was dope, right? Daredevil.
Season 3.
Yeah, that's why I like Luke Cage. Yeah. But here's my thing. I don't want to pay for all these guys. Unless they're gonna put it on Hulu. I think Disney owns Hulu now. They do with the Fox thing. Disney does on Hulu. I don't want to pay another fucking $10 a month. I don't know what the fuck I pay for Netflix now.
Hulu just had a deal where you could sign up for 12.
I have Hulu. I have it already. You know what I mean? Why I don't know, but I have Hulu. But I'm saying if they put those shows on Hulu, I have a problem. Or I hope that they don't fucking start from scratch with new characters. Just take the storyline from where it's at and go on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I know what Disney needs to set up their joint like how DC Universe is. Yeah, if I have DC Universe have like all the DC stuff, so like the movies, but not all the movies yet, but they coming.
That type
comic
I ain't seen it.
Shows, yo, all of them is in one little compact area. I mean, it was tight. It was costly. I paid $75 for the whole year, but you get discounts and all that stuff.
So I ain't got to take my money, bro. I'm a man of real little means.
I mean, I'd rather do that with Disney.
You got Cody on Xbox, right?
You right about that? I'm about to Cody the fuck out.
I cheat all.
I didn't even see that Justice League thing. I'm gonna do right now.
I got Venom already, nigga. I'm about to watch it.
Hey, yo, real talk.
Nah, she not getting that. That's
Titans though. That joint kind of
Titans is lit, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Venom.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. I ain't seen shit.
I'll go watch that, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna haul at my man Post. He got an updated version. He said he got all the shit up there. Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. My brother here, man, over there. He said, I guess you have to wait. No, I read that already. He said something about the bots. Man, real disrespectful. Lionel said we ran the bots off here. And nobody here. Over this, my man said the bots disappear along with the cracking body. And my man King better. Hey, Z, are you going to cop those new PlayStation sneakers? I think they make them in a size 6 for you. I use a true fuck nigga, not my little feet.
Oh shit!
Yo, I got the other PGs. I got them since last year. Remember, somebody told me my shit was country. They upstairs in the box. Man, I only wore them one time. I got them Paul George from last year. Somebody said they was
get them PlayStation
last year, man. I woke up too late.
Oh, I got you. Shit. Yo, Z, talk about the X allegedly selling well. Okay. Well, I guess we can close the show with that. Now, listen here. Let me bring up the article. I don't want to question anyone's integrity.
D was the one who was holding that down.
Hey, nah, man. D told me he got a babysitter or some shit, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. I'm gonna stop asking niggas, man.
Who said the X is selling well, man?
I'm gonna bring up the article right here, man. Bring up the article, bro. Don't shoot the message out.
Hey, come on, man. It's selling better than the Pro.
Hey, come on, man. Listen.
Yeah, listen.
You gonna believe me? Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, man.
If the X is selling well, if the X is selling like how Microsoft wanted the X to sell, we'd have heard something about that from Microsoft. Not no alleged something like that.
No, my man said he said, "See, come on, how you gonna out me like that? But besides, no one's gonna believe you." In your lying eyes.
You don't even matter.
Yo, tell D-Bash. Oh, y'all went to I'm done. Yo, tell D-Bash, I apologize, man. We cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, man.
The only person you should apologize to your mother and your girl.
Hey, man, hold on. Let me see right here, man. It says the Xbox One X is performing phenomenally well. It says MPD. Oh. Many years ago, Microsoft stopped reporting Xbox One sales figures. They were kind of low. I had the guy up there. We're not going to talk about those sales again. But and started measuring the success based on the Xbox Live members. In 2017, the company released the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, but didn't provide us with the figures of how well the machine was doing at retailers. While there are numerous organizations around the world that report sales figures, the NPD group of checkers in the United States, according to Matt Pistella. Oh, we know Matt. I need to see if I can get him on the show. The NPD and Xbox was performing really well this year. Was doing well. Okay, it's going to him. Xbox
anybody that bought the X, y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Well,
because y'all watched the E3 presentation where they fed you lies. Where they got that dude Todd Howard and they're talking about VR experience on Xbox.
Remember that shit?
Well, listen, man. To be fair, I ain't buy my Xbox for I'll buy a goddamn thing, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. That goddamn Battlefield. I know I keep saying that shit over and over again, man. I don't know. We got some Dolby Atmos popping. I ain't never played a game like that with the sound, man. That sound is bananas, bro. I literally hear bullets whizzing by my head and I'm shot. Yo, that Battlefield is crack.
That's why you need VR, man, so you get that 3D audio.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Did you pick up that?
Did I pick up what?
A PlayStation VR?
Man, I was broke, man. Broke as hell on Black Friday, man. Talk about it off there, man. Nigga shot my grandmother crown off her head, man. What the fuck going on, bro?
I settled for some bed sheets.
Oh, if Zaya get VR and stream that, yeah, that gonna be lit.
I'm gonna check if I can try to get it maybe for Christmas, man.
Yo, Lionel, man.
Yeah, Lionel. Well, yeah, they
lottery money.
Yeah, Z does the
PlayStation need that Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, let's sometimes sounds real. Fuck out. Listen, I'm gonna say this real talk, right? And ladies and gentlemen, my pony brothers, I'll be back. I'll be a pony again tomorrow. But I ain't had no bots here for today's shows, and I had to come out there. So listen, sorry about it, a Jabari and all day. Yeah, I ain't no bots. So Jabari all day and Jay, please forgive me if I swung too hard in my Xbox defense, but I had to put on the show for the people that killed me today. With that being said, though, listen, as far as console wise, real shit, right? The X is probably the best console I own. Like, the 4K and the Dolby Atmos and shit like that. All that shit is slick and dope just for that. You know what I mean? Exclusive wise, they ain't got no goddamn games. You know what I mean? But the multi-platform, that's your thing, and this, that, and the other, of course, it reigns supreme. But again, that goddamn Battlefield, I haven't seen the Battlefield on the Pro. I haven't heard it on the Pro. But goddamn, I keep talking about that shit, man. That Battlefield is serious, bro. You guys see, if you watch me live stream, I'll be all into that shit, man. Like, I like that shit more than Gears of War. You know I love that Gears. That Battlefield be cracking. Pause. Popping. That shit serious, bro.
She like it better than Blackout?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Man, hey, I wish, yo, we be able, you know, of course you play with your friends, it'd be more fun. And we be all be, you know, me, Neff funny as hell. I want to say that, I can roll with some funny, Neff another funny motherfucker on the low.
Sound like a sergeant.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Neff, cop ass nigga, like, Neff funny as hell. It'd be me, Neff, my crew would be me, Neff, Post, and sometime, you know, Noah or whatever, so we be that motherfucker bucket, but that shit be going down.
Yo, what's cracking?
Oh, shit, he back! He back! Hey, give me some goddamn damage control! I done hurt myself.
We have a show without Post up on
it. Hold on, man. Timo, give me 2 minutes. Let the dog out. Take over, Post.
What's good, my people? What's cracking? Like, what we talking about? I already know J-Dub is talking straight bullshit. Oh, a lot of bullshit. Alex didn't back up his bullshit.
Why? I just got. Oh good, man, feeling, bro. No, I ain't gonna hold you. I just hit 80 on Blackout. Ooh. And that shit is trash to me already, bro. I'm ready to go back to PUBG. Damn. Once you hit that 80, I get too many wins.
I played Blackout like twice. I got my first win, and I
already got.
Is that easy?
70 wins? Yeah, I already got.
Post up. It's that easy for me because I'm that nice. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't even that. Like, at least with PUBG, like, it's unpredictable. This shit here is I already figured it out.
Yeah.
You already got the meta.
I don't know, man. It's trash to me already. It's okay, but it ain't PUBG. You know what I'm saying?
PUBG a little more.
It's tactical.
You gotta work for.
You gotta really think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
PUBG. Blackout is. I don't know. It's easy, bro.
My KD on COD is a 2.43.
Wow. Yeah. I'm trash on that journey. I ain't played COD in years, and when I didn't know what the hell was going on. I got dogs chasing me. I got little robot stings running around, helicopters, all type of grenades and bumping.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, when I play COD, I ain't one of them UAV RC car dudes. Nigga, you gonna see choppers.
Exactly.
You gonna see everything come out. The big
street. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Cause like I'm gonna tell you right. Get yourself some barricade, trophy system, and some clusters, and you good. You win in every match. Yeah. I swear to God, you win every match.
I don't know what none of that is.
The time I won, I was playing mad defensive. I was locking that shit up.
Remember, you gotta remember in PUBG, the only thing you really got that'll fuck you up is the stun grenade. Other than that, you don't have to deal with barricades and cluster grenades and all that.
Yeah.
What you talking about? On what?
In PUBG, you get caught out in that field, it's over. You
You understand what I'm saying?
No helicopters. You can't call a dog.
Hey, bro.
UAV and all this stuff. You gotta, man.
Yeah. My man said, "Z, check out the PS4.
That heater."
He said, "Z, check out the PSVR Mega Pack. It's a great value." Somebody put the link in there. I check it out. I ain't got no money. I check it out.
I heard about that shit.
You know what game is lit on VR, but nobody gave it real attention? That Batman Arkham VR joint. The story on that is
bro. That Until Dawn. Bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, bro.
The only thing I heard great about VR was that Astrobot. Because I looked at the reviews on
you. Listen,
you gotta play like Farpoint.
Fuck with that.
Nah, post up. He in denial about them games. He been hearing nothing but good games, but he just wants to downplay it. That's all.
Oh shit!
The only thing you gotta get used to,
nigga, Dream Daddy is not a good game.
That shit fire, man.
Nigga, they did my
fire too. That junk hot.
Fire, hot fire.
Let's go $1,000.
They said, all right,
man with his lion eye.
They sent you. They sent that shit to you. You heard in the chat.
What
for that mega shit, mega bundle?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, I'm here. I'm just ordering some Chinese food. Hold up.
I knew it. Look at
your
Chinese food eating that.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm a man of very little means, man.
Yeah, what you eating? Profile wife?
Hey, profile wife. I don't eat no whole. Hey, that's some real shit. I can't even afford the pork rice, man. I mean some motherfucking man. I mean some motherfucking white rice, plain white rice, bro. Fried rice for $1.
Why every time we go in the Chinese place, they be always asking that. What else? Anything else?
Oh yeah, they got well. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all.
Yo, Bar, you laughing because I just called these niggas like an hour ago. They said, "That's it. You finished?" I was like, "Yeah."
They want you to order the whole damn restaurant, bro.
Yo, but it got expensive. Y'all remember when I just called these niggas like an hour ago? They said, 4 chicken wings in front. That's it. You finished? I was like, "Yeah."
Crazy. They want you to order the whole damn restaurant, bro.
Yo, but it got expensive. Y'all remember when I just called these niggas like an hour ago? They said, 4 chicken wings in front. That's it. You finished? I was like, "Yeah."
They want you to order the whole damn restaurant, bro.
Yo, but it got expensive. Y'all remember when I just called these niggas like an hour ago? They said, 4 chicken wings in front. That's it. You finished?
They want you to order the whole damn restaurant, bro.
Yo, but it got expensive. Y'all remember when I just called these niggas like an hour ago? They said, 4 chicken wings in front. That's it. You finished? Hey yo, chat. Yo, but it got expensive. Y'all remember when I just called these niggas like an hour ago? They said, 4 chicken wings in front. Get some oil, man. Don't finish.
About 2 ginger ale. Get some, man. Don't put the card in. About 2 ginger ale.
I'm about to overdraft. Get out your card, dude.
Z, you're tweaking, bro.
Yo, Z. Yo.
Z.
Yo, somebody kick me out.
Z.
Yo, I'm about to order.
Really?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna order him.
Hold on.
This nigga give in his card information. Hey, we're gonna get Jack gonna go back and replay this and get all this information.
Yo, not for nothing though. Who the fuck is gonna sit here and act the card? over the phone.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
nah,
he don't. I don't think he on mute. I think.
I muted him.
He had to donate them dreads. It's over. Go out to get some money off that real quick. You gonna draft the shit out of his car.
That ain't gonna get two. That ain't gonna get 2 duck sauce and 1 napkin.
Niggas never asked me for my card number though. I don't.
Yo, Applebee's did you dirty, bro. I seen your tweet, man. You showed the advertisement and what they gave you. I'm like, they bogus.
Yo, they did me dirty because I was rushing because I was doing like mad stuff at lunch break. So I went to go pick my joint up and just went right back to the office because it's right across from the street. Because I ordered that meal already. Be on point. Yeah. So when I got back in the office, first of all, they ain't have no bread in it. Garlic bread supposed to come with it. Then I'm looking like, yo, this joint don't look like no mac and cheese. It look like some penne. This ain't what I want. Yo, so the honey pepper tenders on top of the penny. I had like no kind of sauce, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yo, I saw the picture. They threw something together.
Z, man,
what's up?
Yo, you put your whole card in.
Oh, I did?
That joint was $22.
Yeah, I bought you a PSVR.
Oh shit! Now then, that motherfucker, it's just a prepaid card. Oh, them shit's money that joint.
Oh, you
good? You good? The whole card did that.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking over that shit.
I muted you too, so
yeah.
That joint was $22 for that.
Yeah. I looked at the advertisement picture, then I looked at what they. I'm like, they.
Yeah, you know what? Funny though, they hit me back up with it. They hit me up ASAP. They emailed me all that.
That's why I only.
I'm telling you, social media is powerful, boy.
Them drinks I had last. What was it? Henny Coladas? Oh my god, shit is so good.
Yeah, man.
If in New York, man, come to BBQ, bro.
BBQ.
Little $70 you get.
Where you at? You be on 47.
Hey yo, what's like next month, I'm coming out. I gotta come back out that way by you. Maybe we can set some
up. Link, bro.
We link up and shit, man.
I go to one up in Co-op City, in Bay Plaza.
Oh right, yeah. Last week,
Friday.
42nd.
I did the little dinner on the movie.
42nd is too much money, man. Everything 42nd too much money.
42nd is for tourists, my nigga. That's trash.
Oh shit!
Niggas be saying,
all you niggas out east, man. Don't come out east, man.
Niggas think New York is.
Niggas think New York is what?
Niggas think. Nah, you know what people be saying? Yeah, you been in 42nd with police at you. Niggas don't come to the hood.
Oh no!
One of them Xbox dudes told somebody was gonna beat me up at 42nd Street. I was like, dumb.
Wait. You talking about my man? You talking about my man? What's my man's name? That's why I know that nigga. Oh, you talking about my man? What the fuck is his name? I met him. I knew him with the original Xbox. He hopped on with us sometime. Oh my god, this was the replacement. His gamer tag replacement. The replacement killer or some shit.
That's bro from Bang Bang. He took pictures.
Oh yeah, he talking about. No, he was in the military. He ain't really rap too right. I forgot what started y'all beef though.
Oh yeah, his name Dion or some shit.
Yeah, him.
This nigga told me.
Good.
So I was like, all right, let me know where you at. This nigga told me he in the YMCA at 4 a.m. in the morning time. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this?
Yo, you in for when the show though they had your body in a plastic bag. That nigga ain't rap right, man. That nigga he did a couple tours, man, over there in Vietnam. What you call Baghdad, man? Yeah, he did a couple tours. He ain't rap right, bro. I do that.
Hey yo, Z.
Nah.
What happened?
Nah, Bar is like, nigga, you gonna get this work.
Yeah,
bro, didn't he show up though?
I was like, this nigga dumb because I'm like, yo, these niggas is retarded because like, why would you try to come up in my area you gonna beat me up, nigga? It's instant. You getting robbed, you gonna get jumped. I'm not gonna fight you. You know what I
mean? Yeah. What? Alex Mike went over. Alex said something shit.
No, I'm saying, man, we gotta
do what?
You going in and out, boy.
Bro, I can't fuck with that. Look at man, anytime I get the drink, I get to tell the truth. I'm telling everybody secrets, man. Who was cheating on who? You know what I mean? Hey, bro. Every time I get to drinking, shit go left, bro. Hey, I tell the truth when I get to drinking, man.
Was you like fuck with the biz?
Hey, bro, you said I don't drink, bro, man. I told you I ain't start dealing with drugs in my mid-30s. I was had a midlife crisis, bro.
This nigga full of shit.
Yo, he be tweaking.
Drinking Coronas.
I don't think he drank that.
I don't drink at all. Man, let me tell you something. That's why I've made so much money on the streets. I ain't drink. I ain't smoking none of that shit. I ain't started getting high, man, until I was getting about 35, 36, bro. That wasn't about the choice. I think I've been shot so many goddamn times. Niggas started to catch up after a while. True story, bro.
Hey, Alex. He come out there with you. You better have on a bulletproof vest, bro. And a PUBG helmet, fuck you.
Hey yo, look. You know I'm gonna slow, right? My man, he don't even know he dry snitching on me and shit, right? So I put my little clip on fucking on
Instagram.
Yeah, he said, I'm glad you're doing this shit, shooting in video games, not in real life anymore. I'm like, oh man, this nigga here. He don't. This nigga let nigga.
He said you used to do that in real life.
Shit.
Man, nigga.
Hey, yo, I keep telling you, post. I ain't, but these niggas that got me jobs, man, Jack, I been my life like a movie, man. I be going through it, bro. I be bag with this motherfucker, bro, for real.
For real, bro.
For real. But now I know where you at, though. You out with that building and shit, right?
Yeah, I'm in Mitchell's.
Yeah, I don't know the name of that motherfucker. Yeah, it's a white, what the fuck is it? Tony White. But he white, he black, his girl white, though. He live in them buildings right there. I mean, because right across the street you got the bar. I think it's a barber shop. They got the little poppy store. But got the sandwich at that motherfucker.
It's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, they sell food. You can go there, got hamburgers, French fries, and all that shit.
Why does nigga just stereotype your hood, bro?
No, I'm seeing it real. Like I don't know how that shit came when the guy was like, I was just over that motherfucker in the Bronx. I was right there in them fucking projects.
They changing up all this shit though. You gotta see how this shit. Now.
No, you know what? Definitely nothing though, bro. It look a lot better now than it did back in the day.
Remember all that shit was
gentrification.
Yeah, that shit, y'all, like for real. I seen a couple.
It was all junk, y'all.
Yeah, I seen a couple white motherfuckers walking down the street and shit. Damn,
bro, I'll take you under the bridge. You got Carmelo pizza shop right under the bridge.
Oh, Carmelo got a pizza shop over there.
Yeah, nobody's pizza. Look it up.
Oh, should I? Yeah, yo, what was going? I'm gonna come next month. We gonna link up. I'm gonna come out of
that month. We can go there. Pizza's good there too.
Yeah, we can link up, man.
Take a flight out there, man.
Oh, come out this way. Shit, we got
out here, man. The fuck? That's what we got.
We got time. We got Times Square. I don't know what else we got going on with these motherfuckers.
Wake up, man.
Listen, man.
I don't know. We got nothing else, man. We got something.
When he fucking with Labata, he in Manhattan, man.
Hey, yo, man. The first time I spoke to that nigga said, "Yeah, where you from? Manhattan." Damn.
They ain't spending all that money, niggas.
Yeah. Manhattan. Yo, what part of Manhattan you?
This nigga Alex.
I'm asking what street.
Hey yo,
I'm just somewhere in a loft. Nigga.
Yeah. Hey yo, I nigga with about Trump Tower.
Anything the streets Manhattan.
Hey bro, I'm gonna hit y'all niggas just before I go. You know, it's gonna hit you with the story, right? Check this shit out, right? This is before I went back to jail again. This is a 90. It's like 95. Make a long story short, they probably still got the store that's called KP's. I used to go there, and this is in I guess the Harlem. It's been on 145th or 139th or something. It's be a store called KP. I used to go there buy all official Gore-Tex boots and solos and all this shit. So it make a long story short, but I used to get my Tega, my Pedico over that motherfucker back then too, though, right? So make a long story short. So when I used to go to the city, I used to pay a Fiend, right? The Fiends that can't carry the shit back. I had the Fiend walking in front of me, and I'd be like, like a block or two behind. I'd meet him up at the train station. That was my routine. Make a long story short. So I would buy everything over. I would buy my bottles and all that shit over the city because we sell bottles back in the day. And the bottles in New York was cheaper. This was like $4 a pack. In New Jersey, that shit was like $15 a pack. So I bought me a tray of bottles, anything I would get all my supplies. Everything I needed before I came back over to New Jersey, New York. Fucking on the train. Make a long story short, right? Bruh, I don't know what the fuck happened. You got Broadway in the middle. I don't know what the fuck happened. But Dominicans on it, 135th, 130, all that. Dominican. Check this shit out. So I think, what's above Broadway? Linux? Is that Linux above Broadway? Is Linux and then they all run parallel to each other. Make a long story short, I don't know what the fuck happened, but the top of, I think Linux and whatever met, everybody met, all the motherfuckers met on Broadway, bro. I ain't never seen. It was like the Caravan. Motherfuckers throwing cocktail bombs and fighting with brass knuckles and fucking
Molotovs.
Hey, I swear to God, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like. I went in the spot, got my shit. By the time I came and got my shit, I seen my man, so we got the bottles that came out of that motherfucker. Literally, it was like a mob of fucking. When the Dominicans like they black any motherfucking way. Everybody just met in the middle. This shit was like 3 blocks. These motherfuckers like why? So many people was like it was a riot, fighting. I don't know how they can tell each other apart, bro. One nigga threw the shit with the fucking with the liquor in it with the t-shirt with the light shit with the fuse.
Yeah, Molotov.
Bro, I seen a nigga about that. Bro, when niggas had, bro, I swear to God, bro.
Hey, yo, weapons are weapons.
Hey, bro, I was from the streets. When I say, bro, we from the project, we used to have a family fight. Everybody, family fight, big ass family fight. I ain't never seen no shit like before. I don't know what the fuck happened, what led to that shit, but literally the top of it's like you got to come out the train station, you walk up a hill, and you walk down the hill. That puts you on Broadway. So I think that's Lenox or Washington Heights. So what the fuck? They run parallel to each other.
Same Nick.
Okay, they might be saying they run parallel to each other, right? But they all fucking met in the middle, bro. Like it was like fucking coordinates or something. Like it was just a big ass fight,
it's like
bro.
a Warriors movie.
Bro, motherfuckers shaking cars. Them niggas, they be passionate as hell with that shit. When the verse was 2 niggas fighting, one nigga got knocked down, this motherfucker swung it back. That shit was like crack. That's my man on the side of the car lighting that shit. I said, oh, he flipped to a storefront. I said, what the fuck going on? This was like in 95, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened. And then you be having mad beat walkers. Some beat walkers ain't want no smoke. I was like, God damn, get the fuck up out of here, bro. That shit was crazy.
That was New York before the cameras, cops.
Hey, bro, that shit was wild, bro. And that'd be a story I told him. I can't say it all on air. But some shit I told my grandkids when I'm on my deathbed. I already got my great. That shit was crazy as hell, bro.
I remember we used to throw bike frames on there.
Yeah, that shit was like 95.
Before a motherfucker run up and pop a motherfucker, you'll get a gang of motherfuckers boxing in the middle of the street.
Hey, bro, that shit was great. Hey, dog. Hey, Post, these niggas had weapons. I seen the whip. I seen the chain. I seen the bat with some spikes on it. Now, hey, bro, hold up, bro.
Said, a weapon's a weapon. That's how that shit was.
Hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Cans and everything.
Like, the niggas had a motherfucking zip gun out that motherfucker. So, niggas like, I got shot. He's like, ay. I said, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Niggas. And that's the. This shit was broad daylight, bro. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
If something went down, it was whoever was there seen it. Everything.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck, what caused it. I don't speak Spanish, but all I know by the time I went up to the building to get my shit, come back out, go to the store, get my shit, and go get me a Source magazine. That was my routine. Get me a Source magazine. This before the Don even if this I get me a Source magazine back in the day.
Source was popping back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth. I forgot who was on the cover. Now I got me a pair of boots, some fresh boots and shit. Going back on that train station, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. Like literally, niggas was shaking cars and everything. Like, what the fuck happened? Like shit, yeah, shit was wild, man. One nigga had some motherfucker with a t-shirt with some pool balls and that cracking motherfuckers. I'm like, God damn.
You throw that shit in the sun?
No, y'all had no sun. That nigga, he took his shirt off, put the pool and tied his shirt, and I was whacking motherfuckers with that shit. I said, God damn. Pool ball, because there's a pool hole right there too.
Pool ball.
Well, I some niggas came. I said, "Damn, I don't know what the fuck happened." But listen, we getting the fuck off the show. I'll be live. What's up with that Red Dead? Y'all tried the online yet?
Somebody just
heard that shit.
I ain't playing that, man. Them controls, I don't like Red Dead controls like that to be playing it online.
I don't know. People, I don't know. Some niggas saying it's fire. I heard a few different stories, a few different tales. You know what I mean?
I'm only waiting for one.
What game was that?
That's my shit for the rest of the...
You say you only waiting on what?
PUBG for the PlayStation right now.
Oh, you ain't got the Xbox no more, man. Damn.
Yeah, I got rid of that shit.
I ain't even got my Battlefield, Alex.
Have another one. He gonna see how trash that PUBG is on the station and bring.
Nah, never. It's all.
This is Z getting rebooted into being an Xbox done again. I'm reading the chat here. I'm like, King, what up, bro?
Ain't no need for no Xbox, man. Really.
I got to have everything, man. I just can't be left out, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, depends on what Microsoft have. Next generation, I'm gonna have everything, but it depends on what they show. What they doing in the future. If it's still looking spooky like this, I'm gonna get all my multi-pass and shit on the PlayStation, man. It's moving forward. And I just had the Xbox One exclusives.
If you get an Xbox One next gen, you just an Xbox fan. Like, there's no need for you to get.
Nigga, I don't play on. I got the. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm type of nigga. If something come out, bro, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm gonna get. I love Gears of War. I don't give a fuck what Gears 5. That's my shit, right? But I'm the type of nigga. If something come out, bro, like I don't. You know what I mean? Fuck. I've always owned a console. Now it depends. Like I know I buy everything on the Xbox, and I had a PlayStation just for the exclusives and shit. That's how I do it. But like I said, like if Microsoft don't change this shit, that's how I'm rocking next. Everything gonna be on the PlayStation, Xbox for the exclusives. I ain't playing shit on PC.
I knew it, bro. Netflix just canceled Daredevil.
We just talked about that.
That shit. Wow.
Oh, you mean Disney?
No, Disney taking all the intellectual properties back. Like I said, I hope Disney don't come up. I would just say I hope Disney
have their own streaming service.
But Disney owns Hulu now, right?
It's not gonna be like the way it was on Netflix though, because it's for the kids and shit. They ain't no R-rated shit.
I don't think Disney gonna. I don't think they're gonna. If they continue the story, like this is a speculation. If they're gonna continue, I don't think they're gonna.
They will continue. Like they just want to watch it elsewhere. Yeah. No, they're gonna bring all the seasons with it. Like, but Disney had nothing to do with what do you call that shit? Logan. That was done by Fox. Logan. Like, I think that was the best one I've ever seen them up. Like that shit was raw. Cancel these shows
before the deal.
The title is gonna be canceled.
I don't think it's gonna be the same though. Netflix.
No, I don't think.
Listen, I just hope they don't change the characters. I hope they keep the same story.
They're not gonna do any of that.
I hope they keep the same. Bring my man. I like Luke Cage better than all them shits. That was my shit. I like Luke Cage.
With Calvin Floyd.
Who?
Cryptocurrency fraud by the Security and Exchange Commission.
By who?
DJ Khaled and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have been charged with cryptocurrency fraud by the Security and Exchange Commission.
Oh shit! They just try to catch T.I. with some of that shit too.
That's crazy.
I ain't mess with that crypto shit, man. It's mad hustles on that.
Yeah, because it's peer to peer. It shouldn't be traceable like that unless they.
Let me get the fuck out of here. I pop some NyQuil. I'm trying to fight cold, bro.
I got some. Look at the camera, Alex. I got the real shit, nigga.
You fucking with.
I got the real shit, nigga.
Look at this.
This guy's retarded. You got the Sprite ready?
I got the real shit, nigga.
You got that Sprite ready?
Not that shit raw. I ain't with no like straight raw, no chaser.
Y'all better chill off of that shit, man.
No, straight raw, no chaser. Shit.
That shit fight the cold, you heard?
That shit fight the cold.
You can't tell them nothing.
Hey, man. I get it from the doctor. I got so many motherfucking elements, man. I got it in the back. My lungs all scarred up.
My shit get jerked real quick because I'm asthmatic.
Start up.
They is scarred up, man. I got scar tissue on my lungs.
You gotta drink green tea, man.
Listen, I drink all that shit, Paul. Asthma is chronic.
Listen. I got hit up in 2014, right? That's how I got asthma and all that shit, man. I ain't never had that shit before. In 2014, I got hit up,
bro.
And I was laying on, when I came out the house, because I don't like to stay in the hospital. I signed myself out the hospital, make a long story short. And I was laying on my back, man, pause, for like 2 days, nigga. I almost died, nigga. Woke up, said, wake up. My lung had collapsed, bro. Yeah, I was laying on my back too long. Man. It felt, I felt a voice say, wake up. If you don't wake up, you're going to die. And the only reason I woke, I was so fucking sleepy and I was warm. I was about to die. I'm telling you a true story. But it was like, I had Maya in the other room and it was just me and Maya in the house. Cause bro, I was like, I'm about to take this motherfucking nap. This eternal nap. I was tired. That's the best thing I had in my life. When I really woke up and coherent, bro, I felt like I was breathing through a fucking straw. Like I was, bro, my lung had collapsed. I ain't never had fucking asthma. None of that shit. I got that shit chronic. That fucking bronchitis fucked up right now.
Listen, I had moved to Connecticut for like 3 months. And all that shit went away, bro. Like, my asthma wasn't as bad.
Oh, yeah. Yo, believe it, my allergies still bother me. We fucking deep into the season now, bro.
Crazy, right? It's the leaves that's falling.
Hey, yo, it's the fucking climate change, man. See, they drop this. They gonna Trump ass,
shit, right? With that climate shit.
Yeah. But that and they gonna Trump.
We gotta do a podcast about that.
Next Wednesday, they about to bag Trump ass. Cohen done told it all. So yeah, he got in the president. He was still trying to make back deals with the Russians for $40 million.
This nigga say he trusts his gut over scientists. Yo,
that nigga stupid, man.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the politics.
No, we gotta talk about it, bro. But listen,
we gotta talk about that.
Expand your mind. That's for expand your mind.
If you like the show today, if you think Next Gen did a good job being an Xbot, hit the like button. Listen, I tried to get D said he's babysitting. I even reached out to 108 Dragon TV. I don't know. He said somebody might try to set him up. I don't know what the fuck happened. He ain't never come.
Fuck that nigga. Yo, Drag, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, nigga, when I see. Fuck that nigga, bro.
Hey, listen, man.